Gang. Word, I'm fucking on it. Look at this shit. What the fuck is this, actually? Why is there music? What the fuck? Oh. Oh. I closed the game. I fucked up. Fucked up. Why does this actually look like a game now? What is this shit? I want to get rid of... I want to get rid of that fucking mute. No, don't need that. How the fuck? Trick feedback? I don't know what the hell that is. I don't want no music. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my buddy's got control? I don't... Oh. Why the fuck would they do that? Yeah, I'm regular. Graphic settings? Oh, I can turn that up. Boom. Is that it? How do I change my man? Oh. I'm retarded. Is there not gear? Character. There we go. Well, we gotta be a dyke. Oh, Evan Smith. Alright. He looks like he does heroin. Why the fuck is... Why'd they make him look like that? I guess they kind of look like the dudes they're supposed to be. Damn, a lot of New Balance. I don't know about that, chieftain. Male standard, fuck it. Well, I'm light skinned as it can be, so... Long afro. Oh yeah, get the fucking blonde afro. Fuck yeah. Holy shit. White guy with the blonde dreads. Oh my god. Yeah, I work tomorrow. 2 to 7. 2:30, 7:30? I don't know. I'll get there. Why'd they give them the Tony Hawk haircut with the receding hairline and everything, dude? Pompadour, dude. Is there no red hair dreads? No, come on. Alright, let's go. Why he just stuck ramen noodles on his head? What the fuck? What is this? Why didn't they just give normal human hair? Like, there's always gotta be something weird with it. Alright. I guess I'll try to make him look like me. Shouldn't go too fucking weird with it. Wish we could skate. Same. Same. But of course, the one day you can get into town. Holy shit. Oh, they actually got the 411 shit? It's pretty swag. No one know. Oh, fuck. Why'd they make him so buff? Oh my god. He's a strong man. They got, like, t-shirts? Y'all got t-shirts or just straight up long sleeves? Is there no... Am I retarded? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. Jankum, hell yeah, dude. You want? I'll rep the Jankum. All right, please let me out. Let me out. Oh, they kind of got some. They kind of got some cool shit. Dicks, hell yeah. Panda. I wish I had that panda hump. I love that. You know what? We're going Jankum Classic Black. We're gonna be the most uncomfortable people in I think this is supposed to be set in California. Y'all got any camo pants? Y'all know. You know I take the camo pants. Pink sweatpants. Alright. Calm down now. Oh, they got the Skate Mafia? Alright, you know what? Nah. Can't be that much of a wankster. Yeah, oh, you know, never mind, I guess I will be. Do they got like, oh, they actually do have like actual shoes. Ooh. Well, certainly is luck. Skate a real board? I hopefully will. Kalis Falk. They don't get anything like... They don't got no fat boy shoes. What the fuck? Damn, they straight up with some, like, I don't even know what the fuck these is. Some running shoes. I'll get the Jamie Foys. Vans Kyle Walker, too. Well, going with the only one that's kind of thick. And I gotta change my whole ass fit for them bitches. Because I do be retarded. Damn, that looks bad. Just all black everything, fuck it. Let's hope they got a real board. I don't think they got a real board. Just looking. Grimble sticks, though. They got a Huff board that literally doesn't exist. If there ain't no real, I'm going Jankum. Kinda down with the Skater. Or not the Skater, the fucking Skate Mafia. Oh, they ain't got no. Okay. So get some cool Skate Mafia. Looks like I'm going Jankum. I fucks with Jankum. They get trucks and stuff? They get Grizzly. Oh, they get dirty ass Mob. Get the fuck out of here. What's Pepper? I think we're just gonna go plain Jane. Oh, they could do. Not a lot of cool guy trucks. You know, there's logo's kind of clipping through there a little bit. No, no Grind Kings. That's unfortunate. Well, my Grind Kings are black. I'll just have to pretend. Why the fucking nuts hanging so far off of this guy? What the fuck? Oh, wait. No Crocs. No, dude. They only got the non-swag ones. But at least they got bones. And shit fires. Too bad they're all super colorful. Guess I go with the fucking regular ass white wheels. Skin tone? Oh, I think that's it. Well, excuse me. That's my guy, I guess. Alright, I don't need you to tell. I know what tricks I'm doing. How do I turn that off? Listen. Is that what this is? Yeah, it is. Alright. I know more than you, game. It's a little bit smoother. It's not bad. Bro, my name comes on the screen. How dope. Yeah. Did they... Huh. Yeah, I guess Wallenberg, like, they added a bunch... Is this the Leap of Faith? No, they wouldn't do that. Oh, they didn't do that. I was right. There's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. I want to find Wallenberg, though. I want to find it. It's around here somewhere. I can feel it. Is that it? No. Is that it? No. Ah, there it is. I found it. And a quad set? God damn. And like possibly a Euro? Alright. We're gonna hit up Wallenberg though. Gonna do the Shane O'Neill immediately. Nollie front heel. Dude, it's even big in the game. That's fucked. I want to get it as clean. That's never gonna happen though. Shane O'Neill did it immaculate. Damn, dude, it actually feels so smooth. I want to get one more swaggy ass nollie front heel. I just want it as clean as he did it, but that I don't think that's gonna happen, man. Who hard flipped it? Oh, there's this guy named Andrew Pott. He hard flipped it in the Thrasher Buster Bale. But I don't know if he's the only one to do it. I don't. Hard flip the fuck out of it though. I think Ishod Ware said he wanted a front heel. That's fucked. Switch front big. Who did that? TJ Rogers switched from big spun. Or did he switch front 3? It's one of them. He did. He jumped down and landed on his board on the other side, you know. It happened. I don't want to nollie bigger or switch bigger. Whatever. Something. I don't want it bigger though. Just want a regular ass fucking. I suck ass. I was like, been playing this a lot recently, so I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna be so good by the time the update comes out. And well, it's not really showing. Fuck. You know what? RDS guy. What's his name? DeCenzo, Ryan DeCenzo, front 3. Except his was first try, because he's a molester. You get some Daewong shit set up? That's pretty swag. Did, oh, Mason Silva, switchback heel. I mean, that wasn't, you know, as good as he did it, but hey. Oh, you can do the Eric Costin switch flip. I think, well, they did on flat, I think, but anyway. No, he did it down the bank, whatever. Anyway. Word, Ryan DeCenzo is a fucking, he's a whole ass man. Frank Gerber, kickflip. I think he was the first one to kickflip it. Cool ass man. There's one other viewer, but they ain't saying shit. See how it is. Are these grindable? Well, yeah, but that was dog shit. Gotta do the Chris Vole tray flip. Oh, Chris Cole. Yeah. I think I did it. Oh, that's tray double. That's just whack. I kind of look like Chris Cole low-key. I'm starting to get the sideburns. Boom. And it's your Reynolds frontside flip. I don't know if he actually did it or not, but if anyone did it, it's him. This guy named Shannon something fucking backheeled it and didn't even bend his knees. And it wasn't Shuriken Shannon. It was it's a man. They actually, his parents hated him, obviously, because they named him Shannon. Fuck. Wanted to switch hard. I don't want to switch 360 hard. Alright, game. I want a hard, but switch. Fuck. God damn it. Just switch. Boom. Mint. Is this a real spot? This quad set? I don't know. Maybe it's at Wallenberg IRL. I wouldn't know. Well, clipped, but you know, it counts. It is cool that they basically got like every... Wait. Because I was about to say they got like all the like big ass spots in like LA and shit, right? So, isn't Ripper? Or isn't the Clipper in LA? Like the Clipper Hubba? Isn't that LA? I don't know. If it is, it's here. This is that schoolyard everybody skates. I want to see if this Eurogap's possible. I'm thinking it's not. Just... Oh! Wait, I was wrong. Didn't really get up it too good, but hey. Boom. Hit the wall. What? Had to jump in real life too. That look any cool? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I knew exactly what I wanted to look at. Boom, man. I mean, we'll pretend it looked cool. What is this rail? I don't recognize it. They just put some fat ass rail. Oh shit, it's Jonathan.
Gamer.
I have a. Oh, I think I'm muted in Discord. Whoopsie. Yes, I 100% am. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, I forgot I was muted. And I didn't. I have my shit turned off, and by my shit I mean notifications. So I did not even hear you fucking enter.
Damn. Feels bad, man.
It should.
Dr. G.
What about him?
Yeah, shouldn't he be in the call?
Well, I'm just I'm live right now.
Oh damn.
Yeah. That's yeah, that skateboarding game I play got an update, and it's pretty expansive. So I'm streaming it because, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Why
I
not?
actually fucking saw said game in Steam news. It's fucking, it's 33 euros or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I bought it for like 20 Canadian dollars.
Damn.
That shit don't add up.
Now it's 33. I guess because it's officially released.
Oh yeah, I guess. God damn, dude. This game's it's pretty good though.
Yeah. Well, I'm not much of a skater boy myself, so. You know.
I don't think it's as polished as Skate is yet, but it's not bad. I mean, I think it's still in early access, which is kind of fucked up. They're selling it on Xbox. You know, game not finished and all, but fuck it.
Xbox is kind of meaning nowadays, anyways, because you know they got shitted on by fucking Sony.
Combo Doc Jay says it costs $40 in the PlayStation Network store. God damn.
Bruh. Yeah,
that is a bra moment right there. For real. Yeah. Straight up. Oh, I didn't want to do a back tail. I wanted to switch back flip like Artosari, except, you know, he did it down King Trail. Yeah, what's it switch? Oh wait, his is just regular fucking pussy.
By the way, it says you're playing Minecraft, just in case you...
What? It shouldn't.
Yeah, on the screen it says Minecraft.
Oh, so not on my side.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Up on my thing it says category gaming, game, skater, XL, and then privacy is public, so it's really, you know, not private.
It says category gaming, but yeah, and Minecraft. So you know.
Oh, I might be tricking some people here. Oh well. Whoopsie. I think we lost Combo Doc J, to be honest. Oh well. Well, it went down to 3 already, so I assume you're watching.
Yeah.
There's a mysterious third person, and then there's Andrew. Oh, you can dolphin flip in this game.
Howdy, stranger.
Hello. You can. I don't know if you're supposed to dolphin flip in this game, but you certainly can. I don't know if it's a... Yeah, dolphins be flipping. I don't know if it's like a purposeful thing or not, but I'll do them. Can you ollie this thing? I don't think you can ollie this thing. I didn't get that far down, and I think I realized my mistake. Oh yeah, there's this fucking rail people actually do, which is retarded. You put a Euro gap.
Well, you know, no one remembered a coward or whatever.
Oh shit.
No one remembers a coward, that's the saying.
I'll be back soon. Alright, Randy.
Randy Boban.
Yeah, that's why I call him Randy. Fuck, I didn't make it.
Yeah, I don't think...
What is this?
It didn't work
oh shit.
First time around. I mean, have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
I think I'll have to 3 more times at this game before I eventually die. Can you gap between this?
Try it.
It smells like weed.
You
I
won't.
don't know why. Or chicken. It's like a mix.
I mean, could be both. Or
You smoking
crack.
weed over there?
Nah.
I can think I can
Can't-
smell it across that Atlantic Ocean or whatever's in the way. Wait, is it Atlantic or Pacific?
Pacific.
I think it's the Pacific Ocean.
To be specific. To be autistic.
I hate little ass kids, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the mysterious third viewer. They're a child. They're gonna dip now.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of children.
Nah,
in
can't
any
say I
shape or
am.
form. I mean, for legal reasons, that's pretty good, you know. But
Yeah. Yeah, there's a certain list of people that are a fan of children.
Yeah, a certain list.
I don't know if that's. I don't know how YouTube feels about that.
I mean, it isn't illegal to have a YouTube account, even if you're a registered sex offender.
You know what's kind of fucking weird if you think about it, though? That people have been pointing out is there is a YouTube Kids, right?
Yeah,
So why does regular YouTube need to make child-friendly content?
because no one is on YouTube Kids, like people don't know.
Yeah.
That. Like normal people, like it was just like 5 years ago. Normies wouldn't, as you call them, who wouldn't know fucking what YouTube was, you know.
True. Also, you
I
know
mean,
what's fucking what must have killed YouTube to do?
What?
They gave PewDiePie like he gave him millions of dollars to like exclusively stream here.
Yeah.
And that must have fucking killed them because they're like, alright, he's too big of an entity, we can't ignore him.
Yeah.
We can't pretend like he doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that
it's literally the biggest fucking player
singular
around.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, biggest non-corporate one.
Well, yeah, I don't think fucking T-series count, since, you know, they're literally like, I mean, Indians are essentially bots anyways, so, you know.
Damn.
like-
But also, well, Brie Larson's getting up there. She already got like her 100,000. Her second video is her unboxing. That's kind of
yeah,
fucking.
but then again, she's a woman, so it doesn't count.
Well, she's a soulless celebrity as well, so.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so,
Yeah, soulless celebrity. Yeah, yeah. 100%, yes.
Isn't that what I said? Isn't that what I said?
There was some person trying to defend because like people are like, some people want to cancel culture, right? Which is some gay ass shit. Because like, if you do some shit wrong, you ought to be fucking told it's wrong, right?
Yeah,
And-
but like cancel culture is more like, you know, this whole fucking yeah, this dude said this thing 10 years ago. Let's
Yeah.
fucking, you know.
But somebody was trying to defend celebrities, and they're like,
Oh, fuck-
like think of all the joy they've brought to the world, what good they've done for it. It's like, yeah, all the times they've married each other to gain fame. Like, yeah, that's real. That's a good fucking thing.
It's weird in a way, like how fame works, because, you know, it's
Oh, what
all,
the fuck?
it all depends on what you get famous for. I mean, like in a way, because fucking, you know, some people get away with, like famous people get away with a lot more fucky shit. I mean, like even Knievel, for example, like that fucker, he was a con artist, you know, before he became a stuntman.
He's like, all right, this con artist thing is so hard. I have to just fucking abuse my body for the rest of my life, then you do it ever again.
Turn my bones into fucking dust.
All I want to see is my motherfucking board slide. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you know, the jump that he got famous for, the one over the fountains outside of that casino.
Yeah.
Casino, I don't, yeah. He got, like, the way he got that set up was by conning the people who owns it. Because, like, he made up this whole, like, news network and all of that, and, like, a bunch of lawyers, you know, lawyer names and stuff, and then called them, making different voices every time he called them. So he convinced, like, the owners of this shit to, you know, that there was this, like, fucking non-existent lawyer firm and fucking, you know, press whatever, you know, and it worked. Fucking-
And it worked because
fucking
he did the
died.
jump.
Yeah, and he got fucking famous for it.
Fuck it, though.
Yeah, another thing about
Shit.
while we're on the subject of Evil Knievel, fucking
Vile
his-
Knievel.
yeah, his son actually avenged him by actually making that jump, or you know, fucking I don't know.
He did the exact
show-
same trick.
Well, no, because Evil Knievel failed,
Yeah,
and his son did it.
but nobody
So,
knows
yeah.
but him.
Yeah, no.
Junior
Well, he-
Dangerous.
Yeah. Well, it did actually end up being pretty, I mean, sort of successful since it got that old fucking thing set up. But I guess it wouldn't be too difficult considering it was, you know, the son of the guy that got famous for doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the Niger 5-0 rail. Until death, yeah. Yeah, it's basically like just a bunch of famous spots crammed into this one area, and I'm skating this nameless ledge right now.
that,
Yeah, I could be skating historic spots, but this kind of high
Yeah.
ledge, pretty cool.
ledge.
This ledge you can find anywhere, and I think the original map. Wait. Oh, there's a lot of shit. Did they All right,
A lot of shit.
there's a lot of shit. I want to see if they added anything around here, or is this just exactly the same as it was?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was like famous.
In skateboarding.
Yeah, famous inanimate objects in skateboarding.
Yeah, like different sets, like they're just known to be hard to skate, or just like, because the ender of a video has to be like a big thing, right? So a lot of big stairs get used quite often for enders because they're huge or whatever, right? So then like enough people will skate down it, then they're like, oh, did you see what this man did down this? And like this one's only had this many tricks down it. Like this one's almost dead because it's been done down everything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So they didn't add shit to this place. I was hoping they did. California
I mean,
skate park.
For
There's
40 fucking bucks on PSN, you know. Fucking-
oh true, and I think they have I came back here because there's still more spots. There's still a whole ass like all of this.
yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna start. There's
I feel
oh,
like
it's these green ledges. This is the one that he did front tail to pop front blunt kickflip out. I wonder if I can do that. Well, I probably can since it's a video game, but I don't think. Oh, no, never mind. You definitely can do it. You want to spend? You want to see me spend an hour trying this?
Oh yeah. No, this is content.
Fuck.
Like, speaking of the pricing of the game, like considering it's sort of rough still, like if you add 20 to 40 bucks, you got like AAA title. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was thinking about that a little bit, like how they can, you know, actually make money off, you know, charging this for a rough game, you know. But then I realized that there isn't really that many skating games out there.
There is
Like, they
two
kinda
at the
have-
moment.
Yeah. They kinda
Well,
have
unless you
more-
can't like ollie and like the 2D ones, then you only get like you get this in sessions.
Yeah.
And now Skate 4 is like, oh, y'all want some shit? Because, you know, y'all created a market.
Yeah.
We left the market alone for so long that you guys finally just made your own games, and now we're going to take it back.
I
'Cause
wanna-
we're
I wanna
EA.
see- I want to see some of fucking Tony Hawk making a comeback.
He did. They're remaking the first and second game.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like they should like do that instead of actually making new games, because apparently they're no good at that, from what I heard.
Yeah, the newest the Tony Hawk game was bad, but this one's probably going to be shit too.
Well,
They're just
I mean,
they're out of date, dude. They're just not good. like nobody's doing like the tricks they're doing in that game. You dig?
I mean, I guess people like those games because they're sort of like arcadey-ish, you know, not
Mm.
because they're realistic.
I know, but
Also,
now people are down for simulators, and if you think about it, it makes sense because, you know, skaters are the ones that are gonna play the game for the most part.
yeah, like back in the days, it was like this big, you know, fucking stoner market.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I went well because I kind of did the trick I was trying, but it's just the most recent trick I've seen at this spot. Oh, we lost a person because they're like, God damn, he hasn't fucking landed yet. I'm out of here.
That didn't like us talking about Evil Knievel, bad mouthing Evil Knievel. Fucking.
Yeah, he's like, man, that man's a
You know,
national treasure.
You know, what's also funny about that is I got on the subject because, you know, it's fun how some celebs get away with stuff while others don't.
Yeah.
It's because, you know, he got that name in jail.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
For being a con artist?
No, I think he did some petty crimes as well. Like
Oh, okay.
during a certain period of you know, his life.
That was sick.
So-
It was almost sick, Andrew. I almost got it. It's supposed to be a big tail to blunt to flip out, but I keep fucking it up. I've seen literally somebody did it in real life, so I ought to be able to do it in a fucking video game.
But fucking the way he got the name Evil Knievel.
Mm.
I'm just sort of staying on the subject because I don't know skateboarding. But anyways,
Yeah, you flipped that board.
the way he got that name was because one of the guards at the jail or prison or whatever had this game that he used to play where he fucking gave inmates names or nicknames that rhymed with whatever their actual name was.
Yeah.
So he got Evil Knievel.
What's his actual name?
I don't fucking remember. But I'm like,
Beevel Sneevel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I just want to land this stupid thing so I can skate the rest of it, but maybe the one I got earlier is as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Might have to give up. Is the quality of the stream any good, or is it still kind of dog shit?
Well, I think it's alright.
No, I think it's
don't
okay.
have audio. I don't have fucking audio because, you know, I'm on it.
Yeah, you are the audio. Oh, well, I kind of did a big spin in the middle there, but I'll fucking take that. Oh, what the
Anyway,
fuck?
fucking,
Oh,
Mr. Evil's real name is Robert Craig Knievel Jr.
so so his last name is Knievel?
Yeah,
How is Robert anything similar to evil?
well, it's not. Knievel is his real name, and that's why the guard said Evil Knievel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then when he
Damn.
performed the fucking fountain jump, he went by, you know, his nickname because he thought it sounded cooler.
Yeah.
But he didn't want it to be actually Evil Knievel because he thought that would be like promoting, I don't know, being
Evil?
Yeah, being evil or whatever. So that's why he changed it to Evil with an E instead of an I.
EVEL.
Yeah, Evil.
Evil. Yeah, evil Knievel. Motherfucker.
Oh right, and also I think he died of hepatitis.
Damn, what a fucking way to go.
And
Ah,
the guy-
Rust! My enemy! Oh wait, that's not the same thing.
No, hepatitis C. And he got that from all of the extensive surgeries and operations he has to do because of, you know, his injuries.
Yeah.
So,
My goal is
yeah.
to get a trick on everything here. I might be here a while. Might do this 3 days in a row. This one park today, the mega ramp. Maybe end it at the mega ramp. And then there's the downtown California.
So just in case you're wondering, there is such a thing as too many blood transplants. I don't know if that's what you call it, but you know, when you
Oh.
get blood.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want a bigger flip, that was gay. Actually, I might fakey big heel it. That was also gay.
Very homosexual. Yay.
Bam, there it is. I don't really know how the fuck you're supposed to skate this. Oh, I didn't make it. What?
Do you even skate?
I did today. Not very well, but I did it.
Stood on a board. Shit had wheels.
Well, I don't have, like, I don't know. I just do a lot of the same tricks, I guess, kinda. But not really at the same time. I don't know, it's fucking weird. I might be too, particular.
Yeah, can we bring soaping back?
Soaping? Soap shoes, yeah.
Yeah, can we bring that back?
Soap shoes are kinda cool, but the one dude that was, like, super into it was kinda fucking weird. Well, anyone that lives in Vegas, like, not anything against people that live in Vegas, but if you live in Vegas, you're probably a fucking weirdo. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just because, like, the place is so fucking crazy because it's, like, a tourist place.
Yeah,
So, like,
also
yeah.
the fun thing of the entire city was, you know, it was built by with mob money, so, you know, again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's odd because, like, it's not the weirdest place there, but it's definitely trying to be. Like, it's trying really hard to be the weirdest place in America, but it's not doing a very good job because Miami's pretty fucking weird.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida as a whole.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers couldn't get out of COVID if, like, it would kill them, and it will kill them. So I don't know. They just won't get out, I guess. I know you don't like critical, but he lives in Florida and he's fucking pissed.
Nah.
He's like, we are fucking retarded. This is a cesspool.
Yeah, my main issue with him is just that he's so fucking monotone.
Well, the video of him freaking out because Florida's a shithole is not very monotone. He's pretty fired up. 270 lip slide this. Ka-chow, fuck.
Because I used to always get his fucking YouTube videos in my recommended, and whenever I clicked on it, I heard him, hello guys, today I'm playing this fucking stupid game. It was always like, you know, with this...
Fucking stupid game.
Yeah. It always sounded like, you know...
Fuck this piece of shit game, it sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks dick.
Yeah. It was never like anything positive from that guy, like, you know, I don't know, it just felt like really, like this edgy teenager vibe, you know, even though he's like almost 30, looks like it anyway.
I don't think he's actually all that old.
Well, he looks like he's almost 30.
Yeah. It's all the fucking fleshlight combat training has hardened him.
Yeah, but again, I mean, Post Malone is younger than Justin Bieber, so, you know.
I know, and Post Malone looks a day after dead. The motherfucker aging bad. And yet still white bitches be like, oh daddy and shit, like damn. Y'all in the fucking, oh, you got some daddy issues, so what you got?
I mean, I like Post. Like, I like him as a person more than I like his music.
I was about to say, I would never peg you for a Post Malone liking motherfucker.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't like his music. I can't fuck with some of his songs at times, but at another time, like, I actually listen to.
Yeah, I'm not a big Post Malone fan, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember seeing, for like the first time seeing one of his music videos, I was just straight laughing. I mean, like, you know, like, who's this retard? Like, he looks like that ass freaking.
Well, man, when I was single, all right, I noticed a pattern that crazy bitches love Post Malone, and I was like, I'll never date a girl that likes Post Malone. And one day I was in class with my girlfriend. I looked over, and she had Post Malone playing on Spotify. I was like, oh no. It's just like, what? And I was like, I don't know, man. And to be fair, we've been together 2 years, but she also hasn't listened to Post Malone after that day, so she shouldn't. When did I do this trick? I don't know. Anyway, I front blunted that table, so we Gucci.
Yeah, the only reason why I have like some respect for Post Malone is that he doesn't claim to be a rapper.
Oh, he does though.
Well, he did. Like
Yeah.
cause I've seen because he done like rap-ish, like trash rap songs, like in the new age.
Chad
or
Muska.
whatever.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't.
uh,
That wasn't a rapper. That's a skateboarder. He does a lot of front tail slides, and that's what I was doing. Oh, my nose is so itchy.
yeah, we're doing this like 1738 thing. I know that's not Post
that was a Fetty
Fetty Wap.
Feety Wap.
Yeah, pirate neighbor songs.
Yeah.
But I mean, some people consider that rap, but I wouldn't. That's but the thing is, like, I've seen it. Shut up. I've seen it.
Hey, I'm the YouTuber. You don't tell me to shut up.
Yeah, I've seen it in an interview saying that I'm not a rapper, I just make music, and that's like this only reason why I sort of respect his shit. But
To
then
be
again,
fair
it's
though,
also-
what's his name? Lil Uzi Skirt says he's not a rapper. He's a rock star. Even though he's not in a rock band and he doesn't make rock music, but
Again, Lil Uzi's a fucking crackhead. He's
True.
he's just
He is. I think he's from Florida, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I've seen like, I mean, I've only seen him. I heard some of the songs. Obviously it's kind of hard to avoid.
Have you listened to Eternal Atake?
See, I am in fact heterosexual. I don't know. But yeah, anyway.
Not saying you're fake if you listen to him, but there's a high chance.
But anyways, like the only time I've seen like shit, with him.
Can you go up
including
this?
him, is like the Nardwar interviews.
Oh yeah. Apparently Nardwar stinks like shit.
Yeah,
Just
but
a fun
it does.
fact.
Yeah, but he's still a fucking Chad.
I don't know if I trust Nardwar, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like,
He knows some
so,
shit that he should not know, so I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to. Like if I were, if I was like fucking had all that clout,
Mhm.
like it was part of the clout.
Yeah, you got some clout when Nardwar wants to interview you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if I was one of them cloud ass motherfuckers, I would. That's the one person I would like to interview me. That's Nardwar, but I'm not sure if I actually do though, because
Yeah, he's like, hey, what is it about a bike room and shit? And you're like, what? Hey, you're not supposed to know about that.
Yeah, is it true that your friend shat on the floor?
Right in front of your very eyes. You're like, whoa, hey.
Hey, calm down now.
And
Yeah, I'd probably have to, have a little sit down with him before I actually recorded that shit. Like, fucking.
What questions are you gonna ask me? I need to mentally prepare.
Yeah, more like, hey, don't dox me. Fucking.
I hear you're from blank country.
Yeah. I would like to see him interview Bill Burr, just because Bill Burr is really private with his shit. Like, I remember him, like the legendary interview with him on the H3 podcast.
Yeah.
It's just a cesspool of, just a real cringe fest.
Awkwardness, horrible. I want to do frontside flip switch or switch manual. Like I just did because I'm an absolute fucking unit.
Well, but anyways.
Besides that.
So, yeah. Fucking, I would like to see Nardwar doing an interview with Bill Burr, because in that interview with H3,
Oops.
he like asks him about, I think it's how many siblings he has, because he has a lot apparently.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Not that they'll
Yes,
find
honestly.
out, those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's because he says like, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. And it's like, or wait, he says like, do you have any siblings? Like, yeah, I have siblings, like sisters, brothers. And he said like, I don't want to talk about that. And he says, why? Because there's crazy motherfuckers out there. He's like, really? Like, Adrian trying to push still, even though he says no, It's
He's like,
really?
oh yeah, who would you try to, if you had a brother or sister, Who would you call first?
Yeah.
If there's a crazy motherfucker, you know, looking for them.
And then Atreus like, then how many siblings do you have? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, you know, period. Like, so he doesn't even like want to say how many siblings he has because it's real private. That's.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I mean, even though like he says all this shit, you know, it ought to be like a huge thing for Bill, I'd imagine, that people know that he has a daughter, you know.
Mm.
And even though like he said
Oops.
this during this interview, H3 still hit him with a "damn, it really sounds like you're in love with your daughter."
Yeah, that was poorly worded, I think. I think the phrase, man, you're really in love with your daughter should be, you know, I don't know. Well, you could say it to Donald Trump for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But
you know, since he's talking to like one of the most respected, you know, faces within comedy, or like names
well,
within
currently,
comedy, like,
yeah.
yeah.
But there's not a lot of people to respect in comedy right now, so you know, you don't have to really go that far. I am a fan of Bill Burr, but
Yeah, and I'm still saying free my neighbor Louis C.K. You know,
yeah, for real.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing wrong. Like
He only jacked off. Okay, it's normal.
yeah, with the consent. I mean, people trying to argue like, yeah, he's this big, you know, big shot.
Pedophile. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's this big, you know, like fucking, like it was a power play, you know, like the girls who he jacked off in front of.
Well, they're probably just pissed he didn't get a part in the new Life of Pets movie. They're like, all right, I'll watch you jack off and then I get that voice roll, right? Now they're pissed.
But yeah, people trying to say that they couldn't say no because, you know, it was like this big shot. If they
Louis C.K. don't really look like a big shot. Louis C.K. like looks like almost homeless. Like he's.
Well, yeah, he still was, you know. But then again, there's one of the girls that he jacked off in front of. She was actually like she thought it was hilarious. she said that in an
She's like, damn, this is a comedy act? You should do this on stage.
Yeah, like she trying to put this. Yeah. She said this in the interview. Like, you know, I want to put this in my routine. You know, trying to find a way to include that.
How do I sneak jacking off into my comedy routine, huh?
Yeah, you lagged out for a little bit.
Oh.
So did this.
I said, how do I bring jacking off into my comedy routine?
Well, someone jacked off in front of me to me, you know, fucking.
True. Also, I can only see concurrent viewers.
I see 5.
Oh, so that's 5 total? Why the fuck does it tell me concurrent? What does that mean? I thought that meant came back for more. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. Retard.
Can we get some live belches, please?
Well.
Can we get a belch in chat?
Can we get a live crucifixion? I don't know where I was going with that.
Can we get a live prolapse?
Oh, gross.
I mean, just the audio, obviously, because, you know.
I guess I'm
otherwise
gonna
it would be
just do a fat loop around this whole ass place and see what time it is when I get to the end, and then I'll see if I do any more maps. Holy shit, these rails are big. Oh, this is a leap of faith right here. Well,
Oh, that.
never mind. I got hyped for a second. Sorry, I got hyped, guys. Got a little bit too excited. Popped a little bit of a Woody. Did you see his head on?
Whenever I see this, you know, big like skateboarding stairs, like staircase ollies or whatever.
Yes, the old staircase ollies. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Well, ollie is just the act of like this.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, when somebody
That's
hawks
why
himself down some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. fucking whenever I see that, I can't help but think of that one video of Steve O being tossed down a case of stairs by 50 Cent.
Yeah. Well, dude, what I think about when I see rails and shit is the Darby Ferrari rail slide. It's this dude, it must be in Vegas, because it's just a weirdo fucking experience, but this guy goes, Darby Ferrari rail slide, and he like sits on a rail and tries to slide down it like on his ass, but he's got shorts on, right? And then you just hear like this ungodly screech, and like I guess like the rail fucking stuck to his thigh and just like fucking tore it up. He's like, oh, that one was sticky. Oh shit, that's a big ass drop.
Yeah, I don't think that one viewer appreciated our belching or our talk of collabs.
Well, there was 6, and then there was 4, and then there's 5, and then there's 4 again. I don't know what the fuck they're up to. Look, if you don't like talk about Darby Ferrari, our Lord and Savior.
Darby Ferrari or Belgium.
Belgian, yeah.
Belgium, yeah, fuck Belgium.
Pussy ass fucking.
Yeah, can we start beef with Belgium?
What the fuck is this shit?
Can we get this track beef going on?
Yeah, 2 world wars who stayed neutral.
Fuck Belgium.
Yeah, if we can see.
I don't even like waffles. Fucking
Chocolate's ass. It's nothing compared to Swedish. Swede's got some banging ass chocolate.
Yeah, we got chocolate, but I don't know if it's anything extraordinary. But yeah, fuck Belgium.
Randy, are you still around? I don't know if he's still around, so I'm asking. Oh, fuck. If he is, I want him to name a trick down this huge set to do. It's hilarious that they just let you jump down like what is essentially like, I don't know, multiple stories. I don't exactly know, but it's got to be more than one. Oh wait, it looks like it's just one. That's got to be like 3?
A staircase.
No, look how big. But yeah, I mean the doors are really. Is it one of those things like Skate 3 where like the world is really fucking big around him for some reason? Like if you take time to walk around, like the doors are not him sized.
Well,
yeah, those.
I think a lot of games does that.
I think Skate 3 did it because, or like just the skate games in general did it because they made the guy pop too high. So then they had to make the world around him. Well, that's it. Hey, Easy Day Studios. This rail doesn't work. I'm a tester. This is getting a 0.6 on
yeah, leave a
on whatever the fuck, I don't know, some review website. IGN. There we go. Yeah.
Leave a negative review on fucking Steam.
Yeah, I fell through that one rail. That's inconsequential.
Rail don't work.
Poopy ass rail don't work. Oh my god, okay, they don't let you jump down that one, apparently. He fucking...
That cank was gone.
Alright. Oh wait, it does let you jump down. I don't know why the fuck he died last time. That made me cough a little.
That would hurt your cankles.
Yeah, I can attest. I think that would. Oh. Well, you'll see that in like an hour.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love the white nuts. They should have like I think Skate 3 has that like X-ray thing when you fucking.
Oh yeah, with the bones. Yeah. You fucking crack your shit.
Yeah, they should have that in this.
That put in this.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I wonder if this is supposed to be El Toro. This cannot. No. Come on, this wouldn't be El Toro. Hold up, we gotta count the stairs. El Toro's a 20. If this is a 20, I'm gonna say it's El Toro.
Count each step.
Alright. We're starting from the bottom. 1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, that's 20 and we're not at the top, so this ain't El Toro. It's like a 26 stair. I didn't even finish counting. Oh well. We don't need an official count. Ain't nothing official about this YouTube channel.
I mean, it's the official poop channel, I guess.
Not even verified. Dog, I've seen like million sub channels that aren't verified, but I've also seen like 100,000 verified.
Yeah,
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, or not too far back in the day, but you know, still back in the day, fucking.
Back in the old day, last year.
Yeah, well,
Oh, fuck.
100K was it was supposed to be verified when you hit 100K.
Weird. Yeah, it's not the truth anymore.
Yeah, no, I know. I've seen a lot of fucking channels that are verified, even though they have like 160 something.
Yeah, I know, and then there's me, 36 subs and unverified? What the fuck? Basically next PewDiePie, and they just don't see it.
Yeah, just add like, I don't know, 6 zeros.
Yeah, and then boom.
Not even that, like fucking 7 zeros or something.
Listen. You got big dreams. You're kind of hurting them right now.
Yeah, that's fucking insane though, that it has like 100 mil. Like, I keep forgetting that. I remember like when I subbed to it back in the day, when I had 2 mil. And that was way back when they used to make a special on each million that he hit.
Yeah. Well,
If you ask me, he should have kept that up, even though he didn't have to do the whole, you know, screaming on
Fuck.
top of his lungs thing.
Yeah, I subbed to him when he was playing Happy Wheels. And I forget, he didn't, I don't even know if he had 100, or if he had a mil. Definitely didn't have 100 million, I'll tell you that much right now, but...
Oh yeah, when he started doing Happy Wheels, he had at least 1 million. But I remember like all the, you know, milestones, like 3 million, 4 million, like all of that. Like,
I'm gonna be honest right now, though. I never liked his fucking Amnesia content. I'm gonna be honest. Like that, you know, the thing that made him.
Yeah.
And that didn't like it. Wasn't that good.
Well, fucking, I remember like I unsubbed sometime when it was like fucking 20 mil, I think, because I didn't like his shit anymore, you know. Fucking.
Well, dude, I watched him and I seen him get pretty big, and then I stopped watching him and I came back. I was like, I wonder why I stopped watching him, and he went, I'm Pewdie, and then just fucking belched like disgustingly, like a fucking rowdy ass belch into the camera. It's like, I was like, all right, I think I figured out why I stopped watching him, and then I never watched him until like, you know, the race to 100 million, which he didn't even give a fuck about. But like,
I stopped watching him completely once he turned into a like, cause I every now and again I did watch him even after I unsubbed, but I stopped watching him completely after fucking he turned into a reaction channel.
yeah. No offense, he's not that interesting. Like, for reaction, like, he just is like, I am Swedish, haha. Ah.
Yeah, and
Laugh.
And also just says, you know, whatever, like a popular opinion, you know. Like, he just states the obvious whenever he does his whole, you know, news thing or whatever.
See, that's why I like, Critical, though, because he actually adds something to the shit. I mean, he oughta, that's his job, but, you know, like...
Well, so is PewDiePie's, but he still has...
Exactly. That's what I mean.
But I'm certain, like, either he's spotting, or he was spotting at some point, like, sub-botting, or someone else, or a lot of other people are botting for it, because I can't imagine, like, people still fucking... Because, you know, he has 100 million subscribers, but, fucking like he probably has the most inactive subscriber base of all time. Because you know when you have 100 million fucking subscribers,
He gets like a mil on each video.
Yeah, we're like 3 million, 7 million. Like I mean, still that's a lot of money. Like if that's monetized.
Yeah, it's more than I get. That's for damn sure.
It's like an average. It's like an average, you know, hit video for another YouTuber. But then again, he has 100 million
Yeah, so
subscribers.
only 7% of his subs watch it.
Barely, nah, not even.
Well,
Yeah,
if 7 million of 100 million watch it, then it's 7%. But that's not a lot.
yeah,
That's like if I had 10 subs right now. If I had 100 subs, those would be the days.
yeah,
And only 7 people watched it.
yeah, and even like, and there's also something that's kind of fucked because he said this on the cold ones when it was on the cold ones that
Oops.
because they talked about how that is subscriber base was, or fan base or whatever.
Oops. Yeah.
And he said like, yeah, there's a lot of inactive people, and also there's a lot of dead people as well.
True.
Yeah, and I thought about that because like imagine like even if like that got me curious, like even if like every single person that's alive hops on YouTube, because I bet a bunch of them are like adults who don't even watch YouTube regularly or even use it at all.
Mm.
Like even if every single one of his current subscribers who are alive hopped on YouTube and unsubbed today, I wonder how many subscribers he would still have.
Like every living one. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head to bed soon. Alright, Randy. You better start suggesting tricks and shit. At least one before you go.
Another funny thing about fucking that, or interesting thing about that brought up during his interview on Cold Ones, was that he used to have a website. That was
He
called
did?
like just PewDiePie.com or some shit, or BroArmy.com or some shit like that. But it got shut down eventually because the only people that were hanging out on his website fucking stopped watching it. So like it was like inactive for a long ass time. And
So
there
he
was
just
like
eventually was like, alright, nobody's using this. Shut it
yeah,
down.
well, and also like there was this little community who actually hopped on it every now and again, and there was like some people had hopped on and then left it for like forever, and then I guess they checked it out like years later, and then they start talking to each other about everything but PewDiePie,
They're like, hey, what have you been up to? Oh, I had 3 kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
And all of them, and like most of them were saying like like fucking yeah, I don't even like PewDiePie anymore. Like yeah, I fucking hate that guy,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So it turned into this little group of people who actually didn't fucking care about PewDiePie even remotely.
On his own.
Yeah, on his own fucking website. So yeah, that got shut down.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this, man.
But I still don't understand, because like most people, when their channel sort of dies, because like let's face it, even though it has like an insane amount of subs, that channel fucking dead as fuck. That channel be dead.
Loki, yeah.
And usually whenever a channel dies, they usually drop its sub count, but now this fucker just keeps going even though it's been dead for years.
Can't stop me.
Yeah.
I'll never die.
It's like I don't know, like a fucking anomaly. Like like it feels like this freak channel in a way, like freak incident sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe like, because most channels have like a mil subs, right? And then they only get like, at the end of their days, they only get like a couple thousand subs, right? Or a couple thousand views. But since he's still getting 7 million views, it's still like a viable way to live.
Yeah, sure, but that's the thing. No one else has accomplished this. Literally no one else. Like some people would blow up, like they get a little bit of clout because I don't know, algorithm turns into the
Minecraft.
yeah, like whatever, you know, algorithm, rhythm, clickbaiting, or they get a viral video or whatever, and then they'll
Yeah.
you know get a big old sub boost. Um, and then they might have like a few 100,000 subs after that, or like a couple mil, or if it goes
Depending,
crazy.
yeah, depending on how swag the video is.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And sometimes they even like get a fucking audience, you know, start actually growing their channel, but it usually just grows like really fast to, you know, a few mil or a few 100,000, and then it stops essentially, you know, like
Yeah.
stabilize.
For those watching the stream, I'm trying to nollie backboard this fucking outrail, and I'm struggling.
But fucking PewDiePie has been at this stage of, you know, has never stabilized, you know, like he's never, you know, landed at this one thing. It's always been like fast growing fucking, you know, like non-stop, you know, like fucking sure, I guess it has been slower at times, but it's never been slow.
It might just be the name brand at this point. Like he's like fucking Calvin Klein,
Yeah,
but
you
of
know,
YouTube.
Yeah, but even like when he was getting big, like before he was #1, you know, as he has been now for like fucking like a decade. You know, even before that, fucking, you know, it was like skyrocketing and it was going fast. Like it happened real fast. Like it fucking like during 1 year it could gain like fucking 5 mil back in the day. You know, when he was under like fucking like that was when he had like less than 10, you know. And he, like, yeah, and then in a year he had fucking 7, and then in the next year he had 13, you know, like fucking.
He was just going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, during that like race between him and T-Series, he got a lot of subs.
Yeah.
Well, it started at like 80,000 or 80 million, I mean. Something like that is where it started, and then 80 or 70, and in like a matter of months he gained like 30,000.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous growth, but it was like people were bandwagoning, right?
Yeah.
And then it ended when India banned him in their country because he called them a bitch lasagna, and they're like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, like no one will ever beat PewDiePie. No one person will ever beat PewDiePie. I don't believe that one bit. Because that's like, as I said, that's a fucking anomaly. Like that, his channel is somehow like a freak of nature or some shit. Like I don't, like. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get there one day.
Because there's literally no channel at all except for T-Series that's ever even come close.
Well, Troom has a surprising fucking fan base, even though all they make is like dog shit videos.
Yeah, I'm not familiar, but yeah.
They're the 3rd biggest channel, but like nobody knows about them. But everybody else, like, I don't know, some people you'll know exactly. You'll like, oh, I fucking know Troom. Well, I think it's called Super Deluxe in some places. You know, Tabasco Sweet? Yeah, the white dude that like forges fucking designer items by hand with like duct tape for the most part.
Nah, but yeah, go on.
All right, well he's.
Yeah,
he's part of that channel. But it's like, I think it's called Super Deluxe. That's like the whole thing. But like, one of their videos is literally like just different animal dicks.
Damn.
Like I shit you not, it's just straight up like just a cat, like it's just a bunch of animal dicks, and they're not like actual pictures. Like they got people to animate it. It's like really well animated, but it's just a bunch of animal dicks. It's fucking weird.
Well, I could fuck with that. I mean, I'd rather have that as the #1 spot than PewDiePie, to be honest.
Yeah, but their other shit is like makeup tutorial and
okay,
like shitty skits. Like they do basically one of everything.
Yeah, I thought that was like on par with their average content, you know.
No, that's like their weird shit. Like they're either like basic vlogs, like tutorials and shit, Or like, you want to see these animal cocks? Like, it's fucking weird. It's such a strange channel. I think they're just trying to do everything until eventually they like make it doing something.
Yeah. It's weird because I used to be like this fucking edgelord back in my day. Like anything edgy, that was my area, my genre.
Ah, yes.
But nowadays it's more like I'm still pretty edgy, you know.
That hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, but I prefer it when like if something is edgy, I'd rather have it being edgy, but you know, in a wholesome way, you know, in a wholesome manner.
Like there's rhyme to the reason, or there's reason to the
Yeah,
rhymes.
yeah, in a way, or it's like, you know, just, you know, it's funny because it's absurd or whatnot. Like it's funny because it's well made and not just because it's edgy, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know, anyone can say some fucked up shit and you know, trying to dress it up as a joke, you know.
Shane Dawson. Even though I'm pretty sure he's not joking anymore. I think he just is fucking weird.
Yeah, and I mean, like, fucking, like, that's how the whole trend started, where, you know, fucking people saying, oh, yeah, I want to kill myself, I want to fucking die, like, you know, sure, I can say that at times, you know, every now and again. Some
When I
people
think
say
it,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, some people say shit like that literally all the fucking time, like, that's their go-to, like, yeah, I want to fucking die, I want to fucking kill
That's my bread and butter, baby.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill myself.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and you know, that's not, like, eventually it just seems like you're, you know, Microsoft Edge, you know, like, fucking...
You haven't killed yourself yet. It's getting a bit weird.
Yeah.
You've
you know,
lived far too long for what you've been saying.
Either do it or just, you know, fucking shut up. You know?
Hurry up and kill yourself. The jokes are getting old.
Yeah. I also noticed, like, because as I said, like, back in the day, it was just, you know, edgy shit in general was just funny to me. It's just, you know,
Edgy.
yeah.
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 Kill yourself. Yeah.
But nowadays it's more like fucking. I like rude humor, you know.
Crude. Yeah.
No, rude.
Yeah, no, those words are kind of interchangeable in comedy.
Well, yeah. 'Cause, like,
Well,
you know,
guess.
when something is, you know, rude, but it's completely like out of nowhere, you know.
Mm.
That's usually funny to me. I don't know. That's just
You mean like when I roasted your mom?
yeah.
Cut Steve.
But yeah, but like fucking, there's this one line from, you know, speaking of edgy, like Family Guy.
Oh no.
From that, yeah, but you know, from that episode where they switch bodies. I don't know if you've seen it. It's kind of new.
Who switches bodies with who?
Brian and Stu switched bodies, and then by accident they switched bodies with it's a whole mess. Fucking Peter switched with Stu, and then Chris with Brian, and then Brian with Chris, and you know, fucking because there's an accident or whatever.
Yeah. I have not seen that. It sounds like a ripoff of the Futurama episode, though.
Might have been. Done that. Either way,
It's not the
look,
point.
what causes said accident that makes the whole, you know, family essentially doing a switcheroo is that because Stu has this machine, you know, obviously.
Typically, yeah.
And him and Brian are supposed to switch their bodies back, and then you hear in the hallway Peter saying hello, Chris, and Chris responds with sub 4 eyes, and then Peter says, you know, what do you say? Oh, you're deaf, like you're also deaf. And that shit funny to me because it's so.
They did have
out-
Clipper. Anyway, I found
Yeah.
it.
And I mean, to me, that was like the funniest part out of that entire episode.
Sub
You know,
4 eyes.
Yeah, you know, for no, like, hi Chris, sub 4 eyes. What do you say? Oh, you're also deaf. Like,
Damn.
so
Straight roasted.
Yeah, to me, like that was like the funniest part out of that whole episode, because it's so out of the blue. Like there's no reason for him to say that, and even though like it's so unprovoked. Amen. And I mean, like that's borderline. That's so random, I guess, in a way. But still, it has its own category. I'd argue.
Mm.
You know.
I've made it the whole way around, I would like to point out.
Yeah. Throughout my little tangent.
Well, I've made it all the way around. Now it's time to get in.
Go back.
Get within the fucking folds of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, big fold.
Yes, the folds. Fuck. Oh, I'm almost done the Minecraft video. I was started to record the voice lines, but at one part I want to say I'm gonna go jack off. But my mom was right outside the door, and I did not want to say those words right then and there. So yeah, it'll be like another day. Not that it matters. It's already been like a full month, so oh well. It'll happen when it happens.
Well, you said you were gonna be done with the fucking video 2 days ago,
Well, I said that. I said I was gonna be done with it before that as well. I just keep moving it back and back and back, and eventually I'll be right.
Yeah. Because procrastinating and stuff.
I ain't really procrastinate. I don't know. It's the voice lines. I just hate them. It's been edited though for like a while. Like I finished putting the voice or the music on it like a reasonable amount of time ago. That it should be out by now, but it just took me forever to get around to do the voice lines.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the next video will be out quicker because it's not as much footage, and it's gonna be more ADHD style. So
Yeah.
it's that Pounce game.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the video that I thought you were talking about the craft.
No, the Minecraft video is done, edited, has the music, and I've started on the voice lines.
Alright.
Yes, and then after that, it's the.
So instead of finishing up on the craft video, you just hop on the next project.
I haven't even started on the fucking Pounce. I'm just thinking about how it's gonna work.
I'm thinking about starting on Pounce.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I gotta finish the Minecraft video eventually,
Yeah.
which hopefully will be soon. But who knows? I oughta finish it. Like I said, it's been edited for like, I don't know. I finished it like last week.
Yeah.
But it just the voice lines are, I don't know.
Pretty sure I dropped a few unintentional M-bombs.
I don't.
That one.
Yeah, maybe you did. I haven't heard them yet though.
Yeah, no hard R's though, because I'm not Southern.
But yeah, no, I didn't personally hear any. If there was any, they didn't make it in.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is good or bad depending on if you're really hyped on hearing them or not. Well,
I just fucking
putting it out there.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think any made it in. I think you're safe. You won't get canceled yet.
You can try cancel me, fucking come at me, horse.
See what happens.
Yeah, I'll cancel you.
Yeah, I'll cancel your Netflix subscription, bitch. When I kill you and you can't pay anymore because you're dead.
Yeah, I'll cancel your heartbeat, bitch.
Damn. Revoked.
Yeah, your pulse privileges has been revoked.
That's just in. You're dead.
Presto, you're dead.
That's kind of like the Wu-Tang lyric in the whatever says you're dead.
Yeah. Have you seen the Chucky movies?
Yeah, I mean, I try not to. They're pretty fucking bad, so you know, I try to avoid them. I've seen,
I like.
I've started watching them, but dude, they're just terrible. They're
I
so
like.
garbage.
I like the old ones for what they are. You know, like
Campy ass movies, yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
it's when they try to take themselves seriously that I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think the not the latest one, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they made one like just recently. Like
Unfortunately.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that one, but they made one in 2013.
You're in
I
front of a
think,
computer. Why don't you just look it up?
because I think it's more interesting to have an actual conversation.
Okay. Joey, pull that up. What is
Yeah,
an actual
like-
conversation?
we need to get ourselves a Joey.
Well, dude, Joe Rogan said some shit about gamers and like he's like it's a waste of time and blah blah blah, right? But like he was pretty respectful about it. He's like they're a problem. It's because they're so fucking fun. Like they're awesome. Like, but you gotta like think about it. And I was like, yeah. Like it wasn't like he was like game bad. It was like I like game, but goddamn.
Well, that's the thing though. Since it is fun, how is it a waste of time? You know, sure. You
Yeah.
Like fucking, personal like improvements and whatnot. You know, that's kind of gay.
I don't want to improve my life. I want to play this fucking skateboarding game. I want to do kickflip.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
mean, like by that logic, I mean, so is jacking off, but you know, you don't see anybody fucking.
not doing that.
Yeah. I mean, there are Christians, but you know.
Yeah, dude, you
Yeah.
know they sneak that shit in every now and then.
I'm pretty sure like Amish people also fucking whack off every now and again.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Or
There's
actually, I'm pretty sure they don't. Because an Amish person that whacks off, I'm pretty sure that's just a serial killer. because it's so taboo. So you know, if they're doing that, it might as well, you know, fucking.
yeah, they might as well just kill somebody.
Yeah, since it's literally, you know, they're pretty much the same thing, you know, according to them.
He's walking off. He's whacking off. Oh my!
I mean,
But the worst part was he was using a computer.
I mean, yeah, fucking.
I wonder what's worse for them is like jacking off or the fact that they used a computer to watch the porn.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, either way, you end up in hell.
Yeah, for them, you're like you motherfucker.
And fucking, there was this one Amish guy who like killed a bitch. Well, I don't
Straight
remember
up.
exactly. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how that. I think it was like multiple homicide or some shit.
Goddamn, he's
Like,
going off.
Yeah, or like, cause it was, or if it was just like the brutal nature of the killing. Cause there's like a documentary about it. So I saw like a long ass time ago. That's why I don't really recall exactly what happened. But I think it did involve an axe.
At one point,
and-
yes.
Yeah. And actually, I don't know if he killed like some kids or some shit. Like like it was really fucked up. That's what I remember. But anyway.
I don't remember a lot, but I remember it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. And because they interviewed like the cop that first arrived on the scene, it was like, and the cops, you know, was all traumatized and shit. Like, fucking, you know.
They won't even let him use his flashlight, those bastards. I'm surprised there's not more serial killers in Amish. Like that lifestyle must just drive you fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Right?
I bet there are murders going on in Amish societies. You just don't know about it since they're Amish. You know, there's no like they'll cover that. I mean, since you know back in the day, like fucking what are they called?
The Rosers.
No, not like the nun places.
Yeah. What? We'll just say none places for now. I don't.
Okay, alright.
I know there is an official word, but yeah.
I don't. Either way, like back in the day, nuns are supposed to do the dirty, do the deed, you know. But a lot of nuns back in the day still did.
Those whores.
Yeah,
Disgusting creatures.
yeah, those vermin. But anyways, fucking. And back in the day, there was no such thing as rubber.
Well, no.
Yeah, so there was also no, nor was there a such thing as a rubber. You know, so these nuns would get pregnant from the intercourse that they were having behind
From
closed
that
doors.
kinky sex they're having, yeah.
From the breeding, and and they would go through pregnancy in secret because you couldn't see it because of the ropes and shit.
Yeah.
And had the baby, deliver the baby, and might die or might not die. That didn't really matter because they killed him, down, whatever. And
Congratulations, you
on,
lived. Time to die.
Later on, we actually found like buried under the fucking nun place, remains of fetuses,
Feti. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, feti. Fucking bones and shit from infants, because the nuns.
As you
didn't
do.
want, yeah, because the nuns didn't want people to know that they had been, that they'd sinned.
Oh no, they did the normal task of getting some dick.
And got pregos, and then they killed the child because it was illegitimate.
Well, yeah, that is a sin. Those bitches should not have been fucking.
Yeah, and those bitches should not have been born.
So just fucking, that's the way she goes.
Yeah. So I mean that was like some fucking, I don't know, Renaissance era fucking abortions right there. Or I guess it was like even earlier, or even no, not earlier, later than the Renaissance. Yeah.
Shit's fucked up. A little bit fucked up. I really don't like kids though, so fuck them. Fuck them kids.
Yeah. True.
Rip to you, but I'm built different.
Yeah, we should like bring that back, bury infants under buildings.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. It's a nun place or.
As long as they're under a building and dead. Well, I mean, once they're under the building.
Eventually that will be accomplished. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they won't remember it.
True, they won't even see it. I don't get the bitches that are like, I'm pro-life, dude. I don't care. If you don't want the kid, fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck that kid.
I remember us having this sort of conversation.
Yeah, you're pro-abortion though. I'm just pro-choice.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, B was in the background, as she does.
Yeah, as she is, yes.
Yeah, and I said that you should be able to have abortions, and she like cut me off and said like, yeah, I'm pro-life too, and I said, yeah, see, that's where you and me are different, because I'm pro-abortion. No, I actually said I'm pro-abortion, and she's like sort of corrected me, passive aggressively by saying, yeah, I'm pro-life too. I said like, see, that's wrong. I'm not pro-life, or no, I'm not pro-choice. I'm pro-abortion.
Kill them kids.
Yeah, I think that it shouldn't be a choice. It should be your civic duty to fucking
Ice them.
yeah, get rid of those cocksuckers.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like.
you two probably don't like this conversation.
Yeah, who cares?
We're fucking shitting on their main audience, fetuses.
Yeah, feti.
They're like, hey, they're talking shit about our guys. We liked them so much we made 2 YouTubes for them specifically.
Yeah, I fucking hate children, man. I despise.
I know at one point I was one, but
Doesn't matter.
doesn't mean I like them.
Yeah, I've evolved. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of
What?
Darwin.
Darwin? Darwin's.
Darwinism. Yeah,
Yeah.
Darwinism. Yeah. Darwinism. Yeah, Darwinism. That's it.
Mhm.
Poo poo brain. Maybe I should have been aborted. Who knows? Fucking.
That's why it's gotta be pro-abortion. Just don't even risk it.
There's no point in gambling, you know. We're already overpopulated.
That is true.
Yeah, I was about to get into a bunch of other, you know, unwanted opinions.
Well, one thing I
But,
don't. There was this old dude that was like he liked the idea that the peak population the Earth can contain is like 11 million or 11 billion. I mean, if it was 11 million, we'd be fucked. But I think it's 11 billion is like the peak, and he was like, and I can't wait. That's the 100% mark, right? But I was like, man, name one thing that works really well when it's at 100%. You know. Like,
Yeah, I think-
what happens when your CPU is at 100%? That shit catches fire and dies. Like,
I think we should have like a Geneva Convention, or I say it, but about abortions, to force the most overpopulated countries to have like fucking what's it called? Fucking-
China has like the shit where you can only have like a kid per household.
I think they should enforce abortions like overall, like fucking, because they have enough people. They don't have any, they have a surplus of people, and I mean they know it. Fucking China knows it for sure, because they sure treats it like it.
They're like, all right, calm down, stop fucking. You've had your fun.
Like even like I mean with sweatshops and shit, like fucking, you know.
Mm.
They like really treat people as
Commodities.
cattle, yeah. Fucking.
How you can get so much free labor out of this child.
Yeah. And I mean, even though like they're basically communists, so this should be like a haven for them. They have a surplus of people to treat like garbage. But nah, they have so much people that even like the government have said, you know, hey, stop.
Yeah. Well, they're like fake communism.
Yeah.
They're actually just capitalism posing it as communism.
Well, they're a dictatorship.
Yeah, that like they're basically what Trump wants to do with America.
Yeah, I bet you would love this conversation.
I know.
Hey, Sue, you're a cunt.
Susan,
Yeah,
fuck off. Don't touch my shit. That's one good thing about not being monetized, though, is that you can... Well, they haven't taken down any of my videos, which I guess they could, but they don't even really look at them, because...
Yeah.
I'm not monetized, so it doesn't really bother them at all. Which is fucked up, because I could just start posting beheadings and shit.
Nor does it bother their fucking sponsors, which is the most important part.
I think it's fucked up that if they demonetize your video, they still play ads on it, but you just don't get the money. So it's not...
I would take that shit down, re-upload it, and just not monetize it to begin with. Suck a dick. Like, eat a fucking dick.
Well,
I
dude,
wouldn't-
there's been people that, like, there was a guy, he just makes, like, medieval weapons and shit. His name is ZNA Productions.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he made the crossbow, and they demonetized it, even though he fucking, like, edited he took it down, blurred it all out, and then the next edit was, like, he removed any mention of what he was making. He just did it, and they, like, took him down anyway.
There was this big drama about this guy, because there was this like news paper or whatever, like this news article about him, or a bunch of them actually.
The ZNA guy? I hope
I
not.
don't
He was just chilling.
He
He broke up with his girlfriend in, like, the weirdest way.
Oh,
It was just at the start of the video.
Is this like middle-aged dude, right?
No, this guy's ZNA is like in his 20s, 30s ish.
Oh, No,
It's not a big boy.
oh, I'm talking about like a middle-aged dude, like he's fucking, you know, half.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the big Russian guy? Makes crossbows?
Schindler? I think it's German.
Slingshots and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, he had an article, fucking cocksucker.
Fucking tongue. Form word.
Yeah, he had an article fucking made about him because they were saying like he was making essentially DIY videos for terrorists, how to make weapons.
To
and
the
shit.
east? Yeah.
Yeah, because he made a video where he made a homemade knife, I think, or some shit, and he demonstrated it on a stab vest, yeah, something like that.
Well, yeah, you make a knife, you gotta stab something, you know?
You know, it's a video and not just fucking, I don't know, as you said, or as they put it, a fucking instruction video, and then also I like how to try and make it like, you know, it makes instruction videos for terrorists or potential terrorists. You know, people can hop on, you know, fucking, yeah, I'm gonna make a knife and I'm gonna stab 30 people to death. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but there's knives already made in the world. So.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't really need a tutorial to make an object, a sharp object. You know, like fucking, you can literally like, I don't know, a beer bottle, fucking.
You can figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
Any
like,
kitchen has like multiple.
There was this part of human history called the Stone Age. I don't know if you heard about it. But
Rock. Sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp rock.
There's also like fucking another thing. Speaking of weapons and stuff,
Speaking of the sharp ones.
is that like, I don't know about you.
But I'm
Yeah,
feeling
but-
22. Yeah, I just dropped a Taylor Swift reference on you.
Right. Well, anyways, fucking, I don't know about you, but I'm pro guns. And here's one argument for that. I know that you're a little iffy on this subject, or you know, not a big gun fan.
I don't really give a fuck, but I think people are retards with guns most of the time.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think that it should be a lot stricter. You know, where the people are allowed to fucking, you know, carry guns, like as to who gets to carry.
See, my plan for guns, all right, if I ever become world leader, is everybody is mandatory one gun, and it's like a 50 cal revolver that shoots one bullet.
Yeah.
So you can't be like, he's got a bigger gun than me because it's a fucking 50 cal, and like,
Yeah.
it'll kill whatever you fucking shoot, you know? So like some old lady's got her 50 cal, the robber's got a 50 cal, like it don't matter. You're just gonna fucking boom, and whatever is in front of it's dead, alright?
Yeah. I think you should be able to have handguns, just in general, like fucking handguns, because that's the thing. Like people, when you talk about guns, you don't think about the possibility of you missing, you know.
Yeah.
Sure, I think that's like, I totally get the logic behind it, because then you can't really get wild with it, you know. Because once you shot that one shot, you're done.
Yeah, see, that would stop school shootings and stuff. Was my angle. Like, you can't do a mass shooting with one bullet, but you can, you know, defend yourself with one bullet.
But then again, like I think like getting a gun license should be like sort of on par with, you know, how it is to get like a driver's license.
I was supposed to say driver's license are hard as fuck to get.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But yet there's a lot of retards on the road, so whatever.
Yeah, but also there's a lot of retards that got their driver's license 80 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
When all you had to do was show up with the car, and they're like, all right, you know how to fucking move this rig? And they're like, yeah. All right, you're good to go. Don't use your turn signals now.
I think that's funny because, you know, even though they make it harder and harder to fucking get a license, it doesn't really matter, because once you get out into traffic and get to drive like amongst these people who are fucking, you know, basically brainless, and, you know, shouldn't actually be on the fucking, or like wouldn't pass a more modern day fucking driver's test.
Mm.
That doesn't really motivate you to behave like you did when you're trying to get a license in traffic, you know?
Mm.
It's sort of
Oh,
like you just,
I have
most
a.
people,
Once you're done, I have a thing that bridges the two.
yeah. Well, either way, like fucking, a lot of people, once they realize this, that most people that actually drive like retards, get this realization of like, you know, oh wait, this is actually how it is. That they're just trying to, you know, make me do something that's not accurate, you know, to how reality is, you know,
Yeah.
instead of actually, you know, continuing on driving as you're supposed to, or, you know, as you've been taught. But yeah, you got
Oh
something
yeah.
to-
So my dad was like, cause you know how they're trying to ban like assault rifles and shit in America, which I'm all for, cause you really don't need, you know, that sort of weaponry. Like a handgun will kill a guy good as anything, you know. But
yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
he said he's like, well, if like somebody uses like a car and runs a bunch of people over, they don't ban the car, right?
yeah.
But like, you know, it's also just a car. They didn't drive like a fucking armored military vehicle or like a tank or anything, you know, purpose built to run shit over, you know?
Yeah,
It's actually illegal to own that type of vehicle, you know?
yeah.
Like
Well,
and if you make them, you know, like the Killdozer, that shit is very illegal.
well, funny thing is that most you know, gun-related homicides are committed with a handgun, and
Mm.
that's like, and sure, you're thinking of like fucking school shootings and whatnot. And
Yeah,
yeah.
got my daddy's Uzi on me, like.
But for the most part, like automatic firearms are like illegal in the states. Like, sure, you can get them, but there's a lot of like hoops to hop through.
Yeah.
Those aren't like,
But
you know,
yeah, usually the school shootings committed with a big boy rifle or something is like they stole it from their dad's room or some shit.
yeah,
But in my opinion, why would you even risk? Like, to
yeah,
be fair, I think if you can only be part of those like gun clubs if you don't have a kid.
yeah. And the problem with the U.S. is that it's like they're trying to like say that it's one country when it really isn't. Like, the only thing they have in common is the president, fucking,
And they're divided on that.
yeah, the language, and fucking, yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, they're just like a bunch of countries without any border control between them, which is a bit of a problem, since fucking, you know, California is the state with worst, you know, gun violence out of all the states in the US. And they also have like, the most strict like gun restrictions and gun laws, and that's something that, you know, people that are pro guns like to bring up, you know, as an argument. But here's the thing: since you know, they don't have any border control between each state, motherfucker can just, you know, fucking go to one state, buy a bunch of guns, you then go to the other state and sell these guns to
Yeah.
the market. Yeah. And that's exactly what they do.
And I know this because I've done it.
Yeah, like I've seen fucking, you know, documentaries on this shit, and also like there was this film crew that did an experiment.
Mm.
They went state to state, or I don't know if it was like state to state or if it was like just in the same state. But they went
Different
from
like, areas. Well, yeah, there's like, you know, that dude that, oh, I forget. He's like this fat dude, kind of looks like Peter Griffin. He makes documentaries, right? And he did one kind of against the guns in America. Like he didn't. He was kind of unbiased in a way. Like he didn't really like gun bad, but he was like, he was pointing out how fucking easy it was to get a gun. Like there was a bank that if you opened up an account, they gave you a free rifle and rounds.
I'm pretty sure it's no longer like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it used to be like that.
Well, and they got a 13-year-old to go into a gun shop, and he walked out with a rifle. Like,
Yeah.
like they're like, our people are trusted, but dude, I don't trust a motherfucker that can't tell a 13-year-old from a a legal adult, you know.
And here's what was I was going, going to say. I didn't mean to sound that aggressive. I just didn't have any better way to say it. Anyway, this film crew walked around from different like auctions and gun shows. I don't know if it was like different states or if it was the same state, but either way, they drove from different gun show and a gun auction without a license and tried to buy guns. They ended up with like fucking they had like 4 Glocks or some shit, like you know.
Since you don't get a license, I only tell you the small one.
I never even like mentioned the license. That's the thing, because they just assumed since they're at the gun show asking to buy a gun, they didn't even like bother to, you know.
Well, he ought to have his license. This is America, after all.
So they just fucking, you know, didn't even bring it up, and they left with like ended up with a bunch of fucking guns.
America. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is exactly what, you know, the gun dealers do, that you know, fucking sell guns in states such as California. And the funny thing about California is that since it's, you know, Hollywood and whatnot, people like to be able to get gun licenses for even like full auto guns that you can't get like literally anywhere else. Even though they have, you know, the most
restrictions telling you not to do exactly that.
Yeah. But you, like, with a bit of elbow grease and I guess a lot of cash,
Yeah.
you can get full auto license in California. And the reason why I know this is because I watch Demolition Ranch, and he went to California to the same shooting range as fucking Keanu Reeves. I was about to say John Wick.
Well, kinda.
Yeah, and I actually met John Wick, you know, and he got to shoot full auto guns, and also a real P90, which is a big thing, because otherwise it's always a P90S, I think it's called, and it doesn't have short barrels because those barrels are illegal in almost every state.
Yeah, because they're easy to maneuver.
Yeah, and also easy to conceal.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Very short.
And it's also like a big deal with like shotguns and stuff, because a lot of people like cut them off, and that's a felony in most states.
It's very short. Yeah, it's the exact same reason. Just hey, too short, man.
No, not precisely the exact same reason. It's also, you know, mostly that reason, because it's easily concealed. Like you can put in your fucking pants, you know.
Pimp limp around, yeah.
And also it makes it very effective at close quarters combat.
Yeah, just immediate fucking spray.
Yeah, you can cut a man in half, you know, like fucking.
If you're precise with your weapon, you gotta shoot that man right in two. Yeah.
So that's also why it's fucking illegal. And also it kind of hurts to fire, but I don't think that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, I don't think that. Ow, I hurt my arm. But I saw that guy in half though. It was pretty good.
There's actually videos of the Columbine guys shooting guns in the forest, and they also shoot a sawed-off shotgun. I don't know if it's the same sawed-off that they brought to school, but they do shoot a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh, I remember the name of that documentary.
Alright, but then there's like the uncut footage of just that fucking.
Yeah, just blasting. Yeah, straight up.
And I think it's Eric, like one of the actual dudes, because there's more people there, right?
Yeah.
But Eric, one of the actual shooters, shoots the fucking sawed-off gun, and it like hurts his hand, so it starts to bleed and shit. Not heavily, but you know, draws blood.
Yeah.
Draws blood, and it says like this is what happens when you make your shotgun illegal. Don't saw off your shotgun, kids. They say in the background, like his homeboy or whatever. Maybe it's fucking the other guy. I don't know.
Yeah, but no, I remember the name of that documentary. It's called Bowling for Combine.
Damn.
Because those motherfuckers just went bowling all the time.
Yeah, and also they shot a bowling pin in that video.
Yeah, I think
So
that the
yeah,
video of them shooting the bowling pin was in the documentary. Just be like, look, that's how much I liked it. They fucking hated it. I don't know. But regardless, they went bowling like after school and shit.
one of them says when they had like shot up the bowling pin, it's all like fucked up because they put a slug in it and stuff. It's like, you know, big ass hole. And one of them says like, "Whoa, imagine that, but it's in someone's fucking brain, man."
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you didn't have to imagine very long.
Nah, you were on that shit like a week later, my guy. But then they only like kill like 6 people.
Nah, they killed like 30.
Oh, I didn't think they had a very good KD, to be honest.
But they did.
Maybe they
That's
killed
the-
like 6 each or something. I don't know.
And the thing is that, no, what do you mean? Like they killed like 30 people. Like they killed up to 30 people, and they wounded like a lot more.
Mm.
But the thing is, like the whole plan was to, because they made homemade bombs, right?
Yeah, as you do.
Also a really good topic for YouTube. Anyways,
Yeah, I want to see how to make a homemade bomb.
they made homemade like pipe bombs. They were also timed, and they planted them in the school cafeteria.
Mhm.
So the plan was to
Oh yeah, the
plant
bombs
the
didn't fucking go off.
No, they didn't. Well, I think they sort of eventually did, but they didn't cause the destruction they anticipated. Because there's like fire alarms and whatnot going off during
Yeah.
shooting. So like a fire started at some point. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like they did. At least one of them went off at some point. But not when it was supposed to. But anyways, so the plan was to blow up these bombs in the cafeteria when it was, full with fucking people, and kill. And the explosion killing like most of them or as many as possible. And then they would go in with their arsenal and fucking pop off any survivors.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah, that was the entire plan. Like they were planning on killing like at least like 200 people. Like they were planning on killing as many as they could. And that's one thing about Columbine that differentiates that shooting from any other school shooting is that in any other fucking shooting, the shooter usually targets whoever's been bullying them or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Take
that's
this,
it.
Rodney.
Yeah, like yeah, fuck you, Chad. Fucking, and fucking blasts them, and then they're basically done.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, because that was the whole purpose, kill their tormentors or whatever.
Mm.
In the Columbine case, or in Eric and Dylan's case, that's their names. Fucking
Yeah.
They didn't do that. They just wanted to kill as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter who. They just killed everybody, like as many people as possible. So that was the whole purpose of the attack. But the bomb didn't go off. So they went into school and fucking started blasting people. But the real massacre, I guess there was a massacre before that, but the real massacre, like they started blasting even before they got inside the school. Like they shot a few people as they were getting into the school. Yeah.
Super unfortunate timing for whoever decided to show up to school at that time.
Yes. One guy, like one of the witnesses that was fucking interviewed for a documentary about the shooting, who was standing outside school having a cigarette, and then he saw Dylan with his trench coat getting out of his car, like getting something out of the trunk, and he had apparently been a bit of a bully towards Dylan, but also they sort of talked every now and again. I guess like they sort of, I don't know, sometimes got along, sometimes did, I guess. And he was
Mhm.
standing outside, smoking a dart. And
As you do,
fucking,
yeah, chuffing it down.
yeah. And fucking Dylan walks up to him, and you know, this was during Dylan's class, because apparently they went to some like the same class, a certain class. I don't know which one, but anyways, fucking. So the guy who's standing there having a fag,
Mhm.
fucking tells Dylan like, "The fuck you're doing? You're supposed to be in class." And Dylan just looks at him and tells him to go home, and he says like, "Go home. I like you now." And this is like the day it happened. Like he tells him like, "Hey, go home. I like you now." So he did. He did go home.
He's like, you know what? That suspiciously white guy in a trench coat told me to go
Yeah,
home. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
this was before this was like the stereotype, because they created that stereotype.
Yeah,
You know? They were the originators. But anyway.
true, but I don't know. Any wearing a trench coat like after their fucking time in like the 60s and 70s is suspicious enough.
Yeah.
Like shady
Also,
motherfuckers wear trench coats because they're trying to hide some shit.
Eric and Dylan called themselves the Trench Coat Mafia.
There was only 2 members.
Yeah. But anyways, fucking, and they shoot their way through the school, like pop in the cafeteria, pop a few students, whatever, and then eventually they make their way to the library, and this is where the real massacre takes place. As I said, like, sure, it was a massacre before, but this is where, you know, it got real fucked up.
Then I got the socially awkward kids.
Nah, because a lot of people had ran into the cafeteria to duck under the
Escape?
table. No,
Yeah.
to duck under the tables, because that's what they had been taught to do. Like that's what, you know, you're supposed to do in this sort of scenario: duck under tables.
Unfortunately, the kids that doing the shootings know this because they went to the school.
Also, like if there's like a shooting or an attack, it's usually not targeted. Like it's usually targeted at a certain person, not the entire school.
Mm.
You know, so that works for people who aren't the target. You know,
Yeah.
but
Like just hide, let him kill who he needs to kill. Get the fuck, get home, safe.
or not finding the guy who needs to kill and fucking, you know, the cops get there before that. You know, hopefully.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
But anyways, they get to the library and there's like people under each table, and fucking. So they just walk from table to table, blasting motherfuckers, and saying shit like peekaboo and shit, you know.
Damn.
When they're doing it. And also, one witness told them that fucking told people when they got interviewed that because they were Nazis, basically Nazi sympathizer, you know.
Yeah, they were like Neo.
Because that was part of the reason why Eric had a T-shirt on that said "Natural Selection," because, you know, that's a Nazi thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking they get to one table, and then there's like this kid that they recognized who's black. And I don't know which one said what, but he notices, like one of them notices this kid, and says, "Oh, here's the neighbor."
There he is. Yeah.
They didn't say neighbor, but anyways, fucking so they drag him out of the table and shoots him, fucking murks him. But like, cause the other people, they didn't drag him from under the table; they just shot him. But this they had to drag him out, you know, because fucking he's a neighbor.
Of course.
Yeah. And then there was this guy, and I remember his name just because it's John. And also,
Yeah.
I also remember his last name because it's Savage. John Savage was in the library, and he was sort of friendly with Dylan. least.
Yeah.
So Dylan pops his head under the table and just looks at it. No, actually, he gets out from under the table and looks at Dylan. And Dylan looks at him and he says, "Sup?" You know, hello.
Hey.
And he says, "What are you doing?" Like John says to Dylan, "What are you doing?" And he says like, "Killing people or shooting people," you know, casual.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah, just shooting a couple people.
Yeah, and then they're sort of quiet, and fucking Dylan just looks at him and says, you know, get the fuck out of here, or go, like go,
Scram.
go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So John Savage, fucking gets out of there and starts fucking bolting.
Yeah, because John Savage ain't no fucking idiot. He can only leave.
So he got spared basically. Like he would have been a dead motherfucker if Eric found him. I'm most certain, because he was like the instigator essentially. Because you know he was essentially the guy who made this shit happen. Like if Eric wasn't there would have been a shooting. So yeah, I'm certain that if Eric saw it first, yeah, John out of it would have been dead.
Would have been dead Loke.
Yeah, he would have been fucking gone. But yeah, so I guess they fucking continue on the killing spree until fucking, I guess they're run low on ammo or whatever, because they had a lot of fucking ammo. They reloaded during this fucking shooting. Like they had and there wasn't like a few guns neither. They had like fucking.
Had a couple, yeah.
Like shotguns, fucking take 9, and fucking another shotgun.
Didn't they go back to like their cars to get more? Or am I wrong?
I think they brought most of it, like in their trench coats.
As you do, yes.
They had like fucking, you know, shit strapped to them and stuff, you know. But anyway, so they go on, and you know, cops are already outside. And the cops, the authority, actually got a lot of shit for not, you know, intervening at all, actually.
Yeah, they're like, fuck that shit, dude. There's some white kids in there with guns. I don't trust that.
And they were just standing outside because they, you know, they're really fucking, yeah, fuck that, you know. And so
yeah, it's like, what's a lifeguard supposed to do when somebody's getting eaten by a shark kind of deal?
Yeah, basically. And then they eventually, I guess they ran short of ammo or you know, people, motherfuckers to shoot in the red library. So they just sat down and shot themselves in the head with a shotgun. They
Yeah.
took a shotgun, blew their head off. And that's that. Fucking
Cowards.
You know, yeah. I mean, most of the time when you think of school shooters, at least when I do, I think of, you know, the ones that end up killing themselves when it's done. Because I can't imagine, you know, anybody, you know, fucking just going, yeah, I'm gonna give up.
Yeah, I guess I'll surrender now.
I'll turn myself in.
I'll do the right thing now that I've done the wrong thing for like an hour.
I feel like it should like either like be suicide or the cops, you know. But that being said, there's a lot of fucking school shooters who actually end up in custody.
Yeah, a lot now.
Yeah. No, not those fuckers.
Nah.
I mean, like Maryland, like there's a lot of like fucking after that, like the people trying to blame this and that. One of the people that got blamed for the shooting was actually Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, so like, you make devil music. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't say anything about shooting up a school.
And also Eric and Dylan was big fans. And another thing that got blamed for it, or got some flack for, was Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
They were also big Pulp Fiction fans. And another thing that also got blamed for it was Dune, the original Dune. Because there was also something they liked, you know?
Yeah, they liked
Because
it. That must be bad.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
It was like they were, you know, just fucking kids that happened to be fucked in the head. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, the kid that said, "I'm just killing people," you know, he's perfectly fucking normal up there, right?
Yeah, nothing. I'm just shooting people.
Yeah, like, no, I'm just, you know, capping some fools.
Yeah, but as I said, like most people are like 100% certain that they wouldn't happen if Eric wasn't there.
Like, the other dude was just kind of a follower.
Cause yeah, cause he was like the one who I guess he was the edge lord. I guess they were both pretty edgy, but he was like the one influencing him and being more edgy than usual, I guess.
Yeah.
And they were both like misfit fucking weirdos. So I guess Eric found his accomplice. It was easy to fucking because he didn't really he was very fond of the school system either. Fucking.
Fuck the school system. Me and my only other homie hate the school system.
But that's the thing. Like, there's videos of at least Dylan interacting with the other students, and also Eric. Planning for school plays and whatnot. And then they just decided to fucking kill every single person in the school. At least that was the goal,
Yeah, they didn't do super good job, but
Yeah.
they got 30 or whatever more than I would have done. I don't never really thought about doing it. I usually the typical male fantasy is stopping the tutor, not being the tutor.
That's also like why, so speaking of mass shootings, fucking who Breivik is?
Who?
Or Breivik.
No.
It's a guy who he was a right-wing extremist in Norway. So kind of close to home. Who planned basically a mass shooting. Is currently in Norwegian prison today.
For this crime, yeah.
And usually, because Norway believes in the same thing that we do, that rehabilitation and punishment. So usually it doesn't really matter what you do. Eventually you will get out.
Yeah.
But this guy's not getting out. I can tell you that. Because fuck you. I'm actually, this time I'm gonna Google this.
I want to get my face straight on this guy.
Just to get my numbers straight, because this is fucked. Like, this is some next level shit. Hold on. Killed 69 people in one day.
I mean, there's a joke to be made there, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
and how we did it is, and that's like the most that's ever been fucking done recently. And this fucking happened in 2011. So I remember like this shit happening. Like when I was in school, like fucking,
Yeah,
when I was,
you're
like,
aware of shit.
Yeah, like I remember this shit happening, like, as it happened. But anyways, yeah, he's not getting out.
Never ever.
Never ever. Anyways, the way he did this was by first and foremost, it caused a diversion.
Ah, yes, the old bait and switch.
Yeah, by planting a bomb in a van and parking it outside of an office. I think it was like an office or like a lift thing, whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
The explosion alone, I think that killed like either 6 or 4 people. So, you know, usually in bombings there isn't a lot of fatalities. At least it's, you know, homemade. You know,
Yeah.
people like. But yeah, he killed 4 people, and he wasn't even present when it fucking happened. But anyway, there's this leftist party in Norway. There was this sort of like camp for this leftist party's, you know, youth party.
Yeah.
On an island.
Of course.
On the coast of Norway. Where they just, you know, hang around, you know, whatever, like talk to each other, whatever, I don't know, like just like regular like camp.
Yeah.
With a political agenda behind it. And his name was Anders Breivik. That's the correct pronunciation. I can't.
It's Norwegian, alright?
Yeah. Alright, anyways, and he knew this. He was very much aware of this camp. So much aware of it that he went to the camp dressed as a policeman or a coast guard. Either one of the two. And with a rifle and a bunch of ammo.
I wonder what he was gonna do.
Yeah, he just hopped on the island and started blasting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And he blasted for a while, because as I said, like, he
69.
Killed 69 people, and only like 4 or 6 of them was from that explosion. So, you know, he blasted a few of them, like a bunch of them. And the thing is, since he was dressed as an authority, and people heard blasting, so people started to hide, you know, run away. But when they saw him, they thought he was, you know, cops coming there to investigate.
Yeah.
So they actually went up to him and then he blasted him.
Surprise! It was me all along.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just
Like,
gonna take a little peek around the city, cause I don't know how big the map is or whatever.
People were trying to like swim from that island and shit, you know, like fucking, because they know that this was, you know, getting really fucking escalated real quick, you know, fucking. So yeah, he
was not the place you wanted to be.
no, it really wasn't. And the thing is, like, he murdered, you know, this 69 people, and then the cops showed up eventually.
Like, alright, what's going on here?
Yeah, since it wasn't an island, it was kind of hard to, you know, because they had to, you know, contact people outside of the island. Then they actually had to get there, and they did the explosion shit. So there was already a bunch of cops on that, you know.
Yeah.
That was probably the main thing. That their main concern was probably the explosion in, you know, downtown. Like,
yeah.
Because that doesn't really happen every day in fucking Norway. Anyways, so when the cops show up, he just put down his rifle and lay down on the ground and gave himself up.
He's like, okay, you got me.
Yeah, like that. Like, in, you know,
Yeah.
he had no intention of killing himself or trying to fight off the cops or anything. Like, he had accomplished what he was trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And another thing about that is that fucking when he had his trial, he actually heiled, you know, did the old Hitler salute in the
Hitler,
trial.
yeah. Just really, you know, not helping himself out any.
Like, there was no way he was gonna get away anyway, you know. Like,
yeah, so I guess he's just like, ah, fuck it. Might as well bring the big man into this one.
So, yeah, he's currently in Norwegian prison. And there was this news article. Hold up.
The whole fucking update is massive, holy shit. Look at all this shit. It's fucking wild. For the viewers, I suspect John is getting uh, yelled at from his mom, if I had to guess. I wasn't gonna skate this, but there was some big ass shit I wanted to. Oh yeah, there's like a massive. Not here, because this is where it started. This is a big ass hander on real life. But there's like a massive bank somewhere here. That looks pretty fucking rad. I might have to do some tricks on that. Okay, this is a real spot too. Well, I guess they're all real spots. This is the California IA. It's also getting very late, and I do have to work tomorrow, which is gonna. Oh, that's gonna suck.
It's
Fuck.
late for me too.
Yeah. Was I right?
Well, I wasn't getting yelled at, but there was a parent present. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna
Shut-
skate this because I was gonna go to sleep because I work at like. Well, it's not super early, but I want to get shit done tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that there was an article about this big shooter guy.
Big shoot,
I
man.
think, yeah, I think it was the same year that he was hunger striking in jail.
Why?
Because he didn't feel like he was being treated properly or whatever.
I'm the biggest shooter. You better treat me with respect.
And I'm like, fucking Norwegian prisons are fucking nice as well. Like, it's literally.
Yeah, and also that guy is like anything above garbage is treating him too nicely. So.
Yeah. And they fucking, he had like his own like little, fucking, what's it called? Like PE hall, like gym class hall thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, run around, play basketball with himself. Can't really put that guy in general population.
No.
So it is. Also, we had like fucking TV and shit. Like, there's pictures of his. I don't know if it's. I'm pretty sure it's not in the same cell anymore. But the cell that he at least used to be in. And it's fucking cozy, I tell you what. Like,
It's nicer than my house. What the fuck?
There's also a picture of him holding what looks like a PlayStation controller with his fist in it, and smiling. So yeah.
It's like, sweet, I'm living the dream, and all I had to do is kill like almost 70 people.
Yeah, there's different pictures of different cells, but I guess yeah, one of the most, I don't know, coziest pictures.
One of the most bougie spots they had him in.
Yeah. I'll send it in a photo though.
Alright, I'll look at it when I get off.
Yeah. Show what it looks like as well.
But yeah, he really doesn't have the right of privacy or anything anymore.
Nah, I can't say he does. Alright, hold on.
Shit. I will say though that figure frontside flip is ought to be pretty zesty. You look at that shit. Bow. Straight in. To like a mountain.
There's another article, not allowed to go to mother's funeral.
Good.
Yeah, there's an interview with this guy's father.
Yeah.
And he says that he thinks that he wishes that his son had never been born.
Well, I mean,
You know,
well, you know.
there's also theories of the New Zealand dude having contact with this guy.
Whack.
Sort of cut from the same cloth, you know? Because he was also a right-wing fucking
Man, yeah.
I mean, that guy got like 50 something people, but you know, still 69.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, to be fair, had that guy's son not have been born, there'd be 69 more people on the planet than there is now.
I mean,
Well,
we do have overpopulation. So.
that is true, but he didn't, you know, it's not enough to say he was helping. It's like one day in like a third world country and that's back to normal. Or even in America. I bet there's like at least 100. There's probably way more than 100 people born in America a day. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, it would be hard to not do that with how many people they have.
Yeah. It looks pretty different nowadays, but I'm gonna send you a picture of what it looked like during the trial.
The driver, like, well, dude, I feel bad for some lawyers that have to like try to make it seem like this guy wasn't guilty.
Yeah.
Like, how do you like work that out, you know? Yes, he may or may not have killed 69 people, but do we really know it was him?
Yeah, here's a picture of him with a big fucking smirk on his face.
And he's like, no, I know I did it. And they're like, shut the fuck up, man. Trying to help you out.
This trial, but I did.
But I did. I shot him. No, man, listen. I don't get paid if you go to jail.
Here's another headline saying he wants to date while in prison.
He what?
Yeah, he wants to be dating while he's in prison.
I was about to say there's not a lot of takers, but there are people that think that the Columbine shooters were hot and whatnot. So you know what? There might be you might get some tang.
I think this is one picture that's more recent. I'm not sure.
Looks like a PS4 in the background now.
Yeah. And also, speaking of the New Zealand guy, you know, he had a bunch of text on a bunch of writing on his rifle.
Yeah.
Two of those names are Swedish.
What?
Two of those names are Swedish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, one was PewDiePie, but
Well, that's only alleged. No, they said it.
yeah, he said it during.
Yeah, they didn't have it written on the rifle, but two of the names on the rifle is Swedish. Yeah, and the thing is, I've seen the entire video, and I can't recall him saying subscribe to PewDiePie anywhere at all. I think that was just a myth.
Ah.
People, because that was a trend during that whole thing.
Yeah, it's true. It was during like the middle of that whole thing.
But it does give a thumbs up to his GoPro.
Well, yeah.
You know, as you know. But one of the names on the rifle was the name of a guy who actually not too far from me, like literally, like I've driven to said place. I
Yeah.
guess I'm essentially doxing myself now, but anyway, he went to school with a Nazi helmet, a gas mask, and a trench coat.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen that photo.
Yeah, and he brought a sword.
Yeah, he started just stabbing bitches.
Yeah, he went to school and he fucking people came out and started taking pictures with him because they thought it looked cool. And then like a teacher's assistant or whatever came out to tell him to you need to get off school property because you can't be like masked on school property.
Like that's the problem. Not that it was a Nazi or the sword, but
Yeah, I don't
can't see your face. I don't like that.
Basically sent out or went out to say hey, like what's what's going on, But as soon as he got to him, he pulled the sword and fucking stabbed him. That guy. And then he went into the school and started knocking on classroom doors, and whoever opened the door he stabbed. And he actually stabbed I think he stabbed like 5 people, where either 2 or 3 of them died. No, I think 2 of them died.
Well, eventually people ought to stop shutting doors or opening the doors.
And one of the people who died was the guy, the teacher assistant.
Yeah, well, because he had like direct contact.
Yeah, yes. But imagine that, like, knocking on the door and you see this cocksucker with the gas mask on, fucking getting poked.
Yeah, I mean, once you see him, you're like, well, I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Was he even a student at the school, or was he just some guy?
No, it was. The thing is, this school was like sort of special in a way, because they had like this hangout place where literally anybody could just come and hang out.
Oh, okay.
So people that wasn't in the school could be at the school, and no one really mind. So I guess he was one of the people who used to be there, hanging out. Or he just had that was how he scoped the place out or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even think he did actually do any recon. He just fucking went for it because
Fuck it.
just by the way it went down. Anyways, after he did the whole mass stabbing, he ran off and he ended up getting killed by police. And this is also something I recall happening as it happened, live. And as I said, like, it's not far from where I'm at, so fucking,
Currently.
yeah. So I can literally drive there within an hour. But anyways, fucking. Yeah, that guy's name was on the rifle of the New Zealand guy.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, as in like he was supposed to avenge this dude or whatever.
Maybe he just looked up like a bunch of fucking killers.
I did not have to look that up. That was like national. You've heard of it.
No, but I mean, like when he was like putting shit on his gun, he was probably just looking like top 10 big shooters or whatever.
This thing is the other Swedish name. It was on the gun. There was a incident in Stockholm a couple of years ago, which I also recall. My mom actually, one of her friends has my mom's friend's kids was like on the other street in Manhattan, like the street next to it.
Yeah.
What happened was that a motherfucker, jihadist or whatever, I don't know what to call it, jacked a truck, like a big ass truck.
Yeah.
And just drove down a busy street, hitting people.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah. And amongst these people, he killed what was a dog, and also a child, like a 11 or 8-year-old.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that kid got split in half.
Well, yeah, big ass truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a cement mixer type of deal. Not like exactly, but that style.
No, it was actually it was a truck. I don't know if the truck was delivering there, but it had a bigger sponsor, so this was like a big delivery truck or transport truck. So yeah, like a big rig, and so the other, so the name of the girl, because it was an 8-year-old, 12-year-old, or 8-year-old or 11-year-old girl. I don't remember which one it was. But either way, her name was also on the rifle.
Strawberry Milk just said pussy. Because she's at her house right now looking after a sick getcho named Petey, who better be doing better. Also, I found out that you can just jump off of any size building. It doesn't matter. Because this thing's like, I don't know, stories.
But that one time you fucking broke your legs.
He's doing the same as yesterday, so not better. Yeah, like that's like a whole ass building, and he's just like, yeah, fuck it. Fuck my knees. Ah, bitch. Well, there's 2 stairs, and that's still not the same height. Like, okay, so I guess you can't just yeet off of shit.
Motherfucker got an exoskeleton under them jeans.
Yeah, he's fucking half human, half man, half amazing. You know what I'm saying? How long have you been here, Straw Baby? Because there's been a mysterious 3rd viewer this whole time.
Yeah, I noticed that it usually boils down to, you know, fucking me talking about some dog shit whenever whenever you're streaming.
Typically, yeah. Wouldn't be a poot stream without John going, hey, you want to hear some fucked up shit? So there was this one time. I know, a little before you said Post Malone thing.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a long ass while. Just be fly, silent. There's a fly like going way too close to my mouth. I just had to fucking tell him to fuck off.
Been in for a ride.
I'm playing Ooblets. Oh, is that like the Animal Crossing Pokemon thing?
Yeah, I like your pick of background noise.
Yes, you gotta hear about Swedish serial killers.
Norwegian, but...
Oh yeah, okay. Pokemon Stardew Valley. Close enough. Okay, well look at that shit. That's a curved rail right there.
Heck yeah.
I curved it and did a switch flip. Bam, bitch. I really shouldn't be doing this because I was gonna stream again tomorrow and be like, hey, look at this city that I haven't looked at all yet, but well, that's not happening, I guess. Because I hate sleep, obviously.
Well, it's 6 a.m., so, you know, for me.
Well, yeah, it's 1:01 for me right now.
So, yeah. I mean, step your game up, game.
Should just lie. I don't know what that means, but...
That means that you're not telling the truth.
What? No shit. I don't know what you wants me to lie about. Oh, about the map. But the video will be up. They'll just be able to... I guess nobody really watches this shit anyway. But anyway, that's not the point. Just trying to kickflip back tail, because that's realistic. Keep doing shitty kickflip back lips. I just turned the trick thingy on for the Mega Ramp thing, because I wanted to see how many spins I was doing, because I wasn't fucking counting them. Oh, my ass is sore. I sat in the same place for too long. It didn't wiggle.
I like when your ass cheeks falls asleep. That's the true gamer experience.
Nah, I just got sore.
Well, yeah, I've sat on my ass till it's numb. Well, not currently, but yeah, it has happened.
Yeah, it was getting numb. It wasn't like I could feel it. And that was the problem. It hurt. Could feel that it was not right. What the fuck is this?
Have you ever sat for so long that your tailbone just starts fucking with you?
No, but I don't know if I broke my tailbone, but I've certainly fucked it up. Like snowboarding twice, like almost once a year snowboarding. Like seriously fucked my tailbone up. Well, at least the first couple of years. Now I don't, but yeah, like my first year, I was just going around a corner and there's just a patch of ice, and I fucking slipped straight to my ass on that. And then the second year, I was trying to go up a rail, and I like tried to board slide it, and then I slipped back and landed on my ass again. On the rail though.
Yeah, people say your ass is, or one's ass is the best spot to land on.
I don't know about that.
But yeah, I'd argue that it's fucking hurts. I mean, I'd probably, like, if I am wearing a helmet, or even if I'm not, I'd probably prefer fucking landing on my head. 'Cause, you know, I don't
I won't remember that.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not like I'm using it anyways. But
Yeah, it's pretty dormant. Nah, I don't know.
I'm talking about, I don't know, mass shootings. You know?
Shooters.
Big shooters.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know, dude. School shooters are fucked, but how this all started was America had bad gun laws. And I don't know if there's much arguing that they have good, like, good gun laws, because I don't think they do.
Yeah. Well, fucking. I mean, I get it. I can't say I don't get it. Because, yeah, I'd like to own an AK. Not because I need it, because I want it.
That's one.
I would never argue that I need an AK-47, but
motherfuckers do, and that's what I don't like. Is that I need this weapon. It's like, why? And they're like, I need it.
I need.
And they're like boars, and you shoot some boars. And there was like this that woman that was like, I forget, it was like 30 to 50 boars enter my yard in 2 to 3 minutes. Like, I don't know where she's getting these numbers from, but anyway. And she's like, my kids are playing in the yard, I need to defend them. And I was like, bitch, you're about to go fucking full Rambo, like, in front of your kids on some boars. Like, no, you're fucking not. And if you do, post that shit on YouTube, because that'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I'll fucking... Yeah, because I think it's fine to, like, fucking own shit like that if you know, you're not shooting up a school. Or, you know, your workplace or whatever.
Yeah, or just people in general.
Yeah. The thing is, like, how are you supposed to know that about a person? Because I know I won't shoot up a school, but how are anybody else supposed to know that?
Yeah.
Of this. But I mean, you know, most people that do own assault rifles do not shoot up school.
No, their kids do.
Yeah. Or their you know, place of work. Fucking.
Yeah, so I'm still conducting research, and it's still saying that I can basically just yoke off of whatever the fuck. That looks hilarious because he's just waiting, chilling. Boom, broken ankles.
You like teleport on top of the skyscrapers. Just
I wish. You definitely could land off of it though. 540. Wait. 720. Fuck. The new Xbox. Y'all remember when everybody thought the new Xbox was gonna be the 720?
Yeah, I do.
And how they fucked it right up by not doing that? Like, here's the Xbox One. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Isn't that the Xbox life?
You mean the original? You're making it again?
Yeah,
Oh, it's an entertainment system. Ah, I forgot.
Yeah, they just went full, like, fucking iPhone with their fucking names and stuff.
Wait, didn't iPhone jump ahead to the, like, 9 or something? I forget what... They jumped ahead on one of them. Like, alright, fuck it, we doing this one now.
think after 9 they stopped doing like the 1, 2, 3, 4 thing and started doing like X and whatnot.
I know,
I'm
but
not
now they're
sure.
at the 11. I don't know how they got there.
Yeah, I remember when the iPhone 7 came out. Yeah, I think that's the one that everybody was memeing that could break.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was
Maybe it
like,
was the fucking the 9.
mm,
It was one of. It was very close though. One of those two.
there was a bunch of videos of people snapping their iPhone in half, and I
Mm.
was to show how easy it was. But you know, like I'm pretty sure I could snap my phone in half. You know?
If I really wanted to, yeah. But people were arguing that like it was breaking in their back pockets.
Oh yeah, right. And also that it was really easy to do. And I remember the floor shitter.
I was like, hey, watch this, and fucking snaps his iPhone.
Well, no, it didn't have an iPhone. It had a Samsung, but it broke it. So you know, it was basically useless, and it wasn't going to get a replacement or anything.
Mm.
So he decided, because he thought it was fucking retarded that people were, you know, saying that it was easy to snap the phone or the iPhone.
Well,
Because,
it is a little retarded, yeah.
yeah, because you can break any phone if you fucking want to. So
If you're determined, yes.
So he made a video of himself snapping the Samsung in half. The thing is, when they were breaking the iPhone, they did it with their fingers, and he was
Yeah.
like full on grabbing it, and you saw him like fucking putting his, you know, like full. He went full force, you know, like fucking.
He's like, look, it fucking breaks.
and it did break, but you know, it didn't fucking, you know, just bend, you know, under pressure. You had to give some oomph.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like he, I guess he would have said like, "Und fucking breaking thing." I don't know
Yeah.
Swedish, but anyway, it's fucking broken.
It was so like, I don't know. I wouldn't say smug about it, but it was like he just made a point, like, hey, shut the fuck up, you know, like, yeah, see, I told you it would break, you know, like.
Told you his break after he's like profusely sweating.
Yeah.
Also, like how Straw Baby Milk showed up for the part where I talked about her, and that's like the only time I think I talked about her this whole stream. And
like
they
how
might have just left.
I like how she's been here the whole stream. Fucking,
Silent.
yeah. well, you know, I'm just fucking blabbering on about fucking, I don't know, school shootings.
Norway has all the oil and we have all the guns.
Well, that's funny because yeah, still it's Norwegian. Like the fucking guy who killed 69 people is Norwegian. But anyways, it's funny because that's actually kind of accurate, even though the people don't have all the guns. But we do like a big, you know, we do export a lot of firearms for a country that, you know, you can't legally carry a knife.
Yeah.
We do export a lot of fucking firearms. Or if it's not firearms, then it's heavy artillery.
Just
Shell.
fuck it.
Yeah, that's one of our big exports.
Oh damn, my nose is itchy again.
That's also funny because, you know, you can't get guns in Sweden, but you have to have an excuse.
But I want it.
Yeah, well, you have to like, you know, you have to be associated with like sports, like, you know, shooting for sports. You know,
I play hockey, so I need this gun. Like, okay.
or like, you know, competitive shooting, you know, gun range stuff.
Yeah.
Or if you're just part of the club that has said gun range and you can have it, and you have to have it in, you know, safe or whatever.
Yeah.
Gun.
I know in Canada, your guns, if you own, like, I think any gun, it doesn't matter what it is, it has to be unloaded, on safety, with the bullets in a different container.
Yeah.
Because it, like, basically, like, it should not be, like, unless you're ready to fire it, it shouldn't be able to fire.
Yeah, it's either, yeah, and it's also either like this, you know, whole like gun club thing, or hunt, you know, hunting
Yeah.
license. Um, but yeah, that takes like that, you know, usually it costs to be part of, so, you know, either, you know, like you having a hunting license costs money, you know, fucking, that
Yeah.
usually also be part of some sort of club or whatever. That's fucking expensive, and also you have being part of these gun clubs usually costs money as well, and having the guns.
Well, yeah, it typically keeps the riffraff out.
Yeah.
Like a crazy school shooter man don't really want to join a gun club
Yeah.
just to get the gun.
Yeah. You know, there's no like. Well, you can get, you know, ARs and shit, but that's also a huge process. Like there is a possibility, but then again, once you get like the license to legally get one, you also have to get one.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
Yeah, and also fucking you can get plugged guns, like actual guns, but they're plugged.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like a lot of people will get these guns and unplug them.
Yeah, but the,
Yeah.
the barrel will be damaged and whatnot. Like, they won't
But
function
they
all that
will-
well.
Will shoot.
Yeah, they still will go off. That is a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah. So there's that. I was gonna bring up something else, but I don't think that's streamable.
I don't know.
Yeah, nah. I'll save that.
That's for later.
Yeah.
That's for the podcast. That'll never happen.
It probably won't, because none of the podcasters are on. You know.
No, it's only me, you, and Gabe. It shouldn't be that fucking hard.
You know, Gabe's never on unless he's fucking, I don't know, playing Modern Warfare with fucking Chris and Paco.
Yes, that is true. But recently he's been big depression man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was definitely the newest viewer because they left as soon as they heard that shit. They're like, hey, the fuck?
Talking shit, man.
You talking shit, hey?
I cut.
Oi, cunt, are you talking shit? That's like, I don't even know what fucking accent that is. That's just the world accent.
That's the bottom, right?
There was like a, I don't even, there was a movie where there was like street talk, and it was just a mix of like all the popular languages.
Yeah.
Basically Sims, but, you know, without the fucking squibbly bop-bops and shit.
It reminds me of the Foreign brothers from Family Guy.
Oh, they just speak all language?
Well, they have an accent, but it's not any specific accent. It's just an accent.
just non-discernible.
Yeah.
Where are they from? Foreign. And that's why America doesn't like them. America's fucking weird.
It's an odd place. It's definitely a melting pot. Sweden likes to claim it's a melting pot. It's really not. It's more of a collision.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if America's a good melting pot because they don't really melt that well. Like, everybody fucking hates each other.
Yeah. It tends to get pretty hectic.
Yeah, like, it's not really homogenous.
Yeah.
Like, they're not one big thing. There's, like, different groups. Like, even in New York, which is, like, you know, the biggest melting pot of them all, there's Chinatown. Like,
Every big city in the U.S. has a Chinatown.
that's what I mean. Because it's just, like, hey, put them there. Like,
Yeah, or a Koreatown, or a Compton, or a, you know,
yeah.
Crooklyn.
Crooklyn's finest.
Shame on you when you step through too.
Well, it's funny that ODB and Biggie are from the same place because they don't sound anything alike.
Well, why would they? Are you?
It's kind of hard
Fine.
to. It's kind of hard to sound like ODB though.
Yeah. You need a certain amount of crack ingestion.
Specialness.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he's fucked in like just weird before the crack. I don't think the crack did him any favors, but like
Yeah, I like that it took the most like crackhead ass fucking haircut to be his, trademark.
Zero G dreads.
Yeah, him and Coolio.
Yeah, I know. I actually don't mind Coolio.
Yeah, me neither. But even though I only heard I heard one more song, but that's his song, I guess. It's fucking Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah, he only really made 2 good ones, but the only other one I've ever listened to is Fantastic Journey
Yeah, funny thing
or
about
Fantastic Voyage.
yeah, a fun fact about Coolio, I guess, is that fucking, even though it's like a one-hit wonder, he still, made fucking Gangsta's Paradise, I've told you about this, Swedish gangster rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how there was like this originators of said genre. And there was like this main guy, and then there was like 2 other guys that was part of this group. There was mostly like literally this one guy,
Yeah.
Now and again there was these 2 other dudes, or well, first this one other dude, and then the third one came around because he had to, someone need to babysit the other 2 because they were fucking crackheads essentially. They weren't crackheads, but coke fiends and whatnot.
They were on some shit.
Yeah, they couldn't behave, really. But anyways, one of the guy, like the third guy that joined later on, actually is connected with, like, he knows Coolio. Like, he doesn't know him, but he's connected to him because he was supposed to hook the other guy up. It wasn't the main guy, because the main guy, he got an actual career out of it. But he was supposed to hook the other guy up. Was there from the beginning with a song with Coolio.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And even though like these 2 people, like no one actually, like, sure, a few like people who know a little bit more about the group and whatnot knows these 2 people, but people just heard them, only know of the other guy, or like the main guy. So yeah, he was supposed to do a song with Coolio, and he was about to miss the opportunity to do a song with Coolio because the fucking guy who was supposed to set the whole thing up couldn't find him, and he didn't pick up the phone and shit.
Where the fuck is he?
Yeah, and
Did he ever do the song with Coolio though?
I don't know if it actually happened, but I know they did record, like, because there's a documentary about this group, and there's like they film as they record, the song and stuff, and also like the whole process of making it. And the funny thing about this is that the fucking guy that's supposed to do the song is acting like he doesn't even know who Coolio is.
Oh, the fuck, Gangsta's Paradise? What the fuck is it?
And probably has heard Gangsta's Paradise, but doesn't know who Coolio is.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I love that song. Who's this guy though?
Yeah. Another pretty fun fact is that the guy who set this thing up has actually been in a song with I think it's called BG Knockout.
No idea, but
yeah, BG Knockout and another guy was on. I'm sure you heard Real Motherfucking G's with EC.
Probably.
Yeah, it was the diss track he did to Dr. Dre and Death Row and Snoop Dogg and a bunch of other people.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like his answer to Dre Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, BG Knockout and this other guy was because they were like a group. Those two, I guess, were on that song. So this fucker, who's basically like a side character to this other group who most people don't even know about, or like most people don't know about him, has made a song with a guy who rapped with fucking Easy.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
cool.
knows Coolio.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't know him, but is affiliated.
Yeah. I mean, just being affiliated, considering, they're from the fucking, they're most likely, I don't know, I guess Coolio isn't originally from the West Coast. I don't know if he is, but
But I don't think he's from Sweden.
that's what I mean. It's a pretty, like, I don't even know how fucker, got connected with these people to begin with. But I guess he was like the guy who actually, did the work, or ended up being the guy who did the work.
Now he's with a shitty. Well, I don't know if they're shitty. They're the originators, but
Well, I mean, most people, like, unless they're fans, most people just think of them as wannabe gangsters,
Wangsters.
Gangsters.
Well, yeah. No offense, but Sweden is not known for its fucking gang shit.
Yeah, but then again, these people did get away with, saying a lot of fucking shit, or being this, studio gangsters, you should say. And meanwhile, we have this other fucking dude who gets pissed on for it, and the other guy got kidnapped. Then again,
Yeah, true.
we live in a different time in Sweden, so yeah.
Yeah, they started it before people really gave a shit. Now that people give a shit, they be pissing on mans.
Yeah, nowadays we have a lot more like fucking gang shit going on.
A whole lot of gang shit over in Sweden.
Well, yeah, it's mostly like Somalians and shit, but I don't really want to get into that on your stream.
Yeah. Still, a hell of a way to fucking tell a guy to fuck off to just piss on him.
Yeah. And to get the fucker on his knees and shit.
On your knees, open your mouth. It's still funny the way he went about it. He's like, man, I don't really want you guys to piss on me. He didn't do anything to stop it. He's just like morally against it.
Yeah, well, these people are kind of known for popping people, like fucking, murking.
You can pee on me, just, watch the eyes, man.
Smacking him and shit too in the video.
Yeah, I seen it. It's just funny that he was like, alright, I want to die, but don't piss on me too much.
And they were saying shit like when we were sort of like on his way to get up, and they like pushed him down and said like, yeah, stay the fuck down, or I'm run and get the strap, fucking kill your ass, like fucking.
And I'm fairly certain that was over some dumb shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the reason why they did this was because the guy, the rapper, or the guy who got pissed on, it was actually real popular before this happened. That kind of sort of ruined his career, because he was known as like the shit he used to rap about was how how tough he was, how fucking down with guns, drugs, gangs, all of that.
Yeah, typical shit.
And then he got pissed on, so fucking
piss boy.
Yeah, they kind of ruined his reputation.
Mm.
But yeah, it happened because fucking one of the because there was a gang that pissed on him, like they were a gang, and they were known as the Death Patrol.
Not super original, but
but that's what they were known as. I'm pretty sure they didn't give themselves this name. They were just, known as this. But anyways, fucking, and they were known for, murking motherfuckers. That's why they had the name, and also for, contract killings and whatnot.
Mm.
And one of their members had been murked, and when this happened, he'd been hit with 33 shots.
Specifically, yeah.
Specifically 33 shots, and then this rapper guy had made a song where he referenced this by saying like something along the lines of like 33 shots, something, rest of the bullshit song.
Yeah.
And that was enough for these people to piss on this guy.
All right, he's getting pissed on.
The thing is, I think like people he was associated with knew some of the people that were in this death patrol, and that's why they decided to piss on him instead of murking him. Because they take that shit seriously, because honor killings and stuff is a thing.
Yeah.
It's regular, or I wouldn't say regular, but
it happens.
I mean, if a person who's a known killer kills because of my honor, I think you'd get the idea of how little it would take for fucking to piss people, these people off that are from this same culture, that that's sort of the thing to do.
True. Yeah. All right. Once I get this line, I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, I ought to do the same thing. It's 6 a.m.
Yeah. I gotta work in 12 hours.
Yeah, I gotta sleep.
That too. Now, was this good enough? Nope.
They're also saying shit like in the video when they're pissing on him. They're also saying shit like fucking Steve, you're gangster, and Gangster Jefford Bean, which yeah, that's the rapper's name, Jefford Bean. And yeah, like sarcastically calling him a gangster or a gangster.
Yeah.
Whilst slapping him and pissing on him.
Fuck, that guy got nay-nayed.
Yeah, and the thing is, the I told you about this before, like the bean thing. Bean means village, essentially, and since it means village, there's a lot of places that are named blah blah bean, and also so the place, the I don't know, apartment complex or fucking the area that these people are from ends with Bean.
Yeah.
They had a little clique called Bean Block or Bean Block.
Oh yeah, I remember the Bean guys.
Yeah, where a bunch of them had this in their name. And another guy it was basically the guy who got pissed on, and another guy out of his crew who actually got popular or any mainstream fame. And the other guy, since that, has removed the Bean out of his name.
Yeah, I don't really want to be associated with Piss Boy. That's kind of taints the whole crew. It's like one of the Wu-Tang Clan getting, pissed on. I don't know, man. Pissed on, slapped around.
One of the guys in this crew actually is from my hometown, from one of the rougher neighborhoods from my hometown.
One of the rougher beans.
Yeah, it's not. It's far from a Compton, but it's a shitty neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm from the Bean. On the Bean.
Yeah, it's not Bean, but it's Bean. But, whatever.
Listen, I'll make the language.
I just attempt at speaking.
Yeah. It's not my fault y'all decided to name your shit, very close to the what we call food. And our language was created like years after yours. But anyway.
Yeah, speaking of which, like in Swedish and Norwegian are very alike. Like in Norwegian sounds a lot like old-timey Swedish, like really old-timey Swedish. We're talking like Viking Swedish.
Old Swedish.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess in a way, well, it sounds like that, or more like because a lot of the words is something you'd hear in like an old, I don't know, folklore tale or whatever.
Yeah.
There are actual like Swedish words. So I could understand a Norwegian person, perfectly fine if he's talking Norwegian.
It's like the opposite of Japanese and Chinese.
Yeah.
Where their language is spelt the same, but one has more characters, and the other, but when they talk, it's completely different.
Yeah, and it's not spelt the same, but I could read Norwegian too, because the way you pronounce it, or the way you pronounce fucking the letters and whatnot, are pretty similar. But and I could also read like fucking Danish without any bigger issue. Like, sure, I could understand Danish in text, and probably with a bit of training and effort, understand spoken language, but that would be a challenge.
That would take effort.
Because yeah, their language is basically it turned into like fucking accents, basically. Like it used to be like an actual language, but now it's like all like because people were too lazy to actually speak the proper language. It has turned into like this fucking a person from one part of Denmark can't understand a person from the other side of that Denmark.
What the fuck did you say?
The thing is, because Danish people can understand Swedes. That's the fucked up part, because of that they can understand us, they get real pissed when we can't understand them. So let's say like a Swedish person goes to, I don't know, vacation to Denmark. I don't know why you would want to do that, but no. Anyways, fucking.
In case you want to hate your life, I guess.
Goes on a vacation in Denmark and start speaking English with the Danish people because you can't fucking understand them, they'll get pissed off because they can understand you and start speaking Danish to you, and they can get like violently pissed off about that shit. Like, like some of them can get really fucking rowdy.
What do you mean you don't understand what I'm saying? I understand you.
Like, are you insulting me? Fucking.
You kidding me, man?
Yeah. Are you trying to say something?
You're just saying I don't pronounce words, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm gonna do this rail and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh.
Skirt.
Alright, now I'm going to sleep. That's it. That's enough. I gotta go to sleep. Peace.
It's all done.
Yeah.